start to the month, the first and most important thing is our TRC non-Newton social space. Send using on TRC unconscious first. And then so the best thing is you are alive. That is the greatest thing. But again, a fresh start means another opportunity to go bigger, do better, and of course remain on top. Inti the way you are abrabombia na the way we are simbiano. They be honest, I the chinwa a fresh start. Now it's a war to what the way and so what shall be before so I say. And then you move together and grow together. Inti fantastic. Did I already say?
Well, near opening new.
Yeah.
Video analyst.
Yeah.
Wontumi.
Yeah, the Kraman, Yanni, Crampo, Bakumi, and Benjamin.
I knew about the new phone actually.
Was it?
But you
new phone.
Maybe I say I didn't want the new phone as a man.
It's a new phone, a
new phone. Yeah, my young shall be
Wontumi.
What do you catch here? So, let me I feel about let me have more chair into my mention. That's all because I'm mention by my mention. Said American is a much. I can't hold. Make sure be pay out. The baby young farmer, no son, I be found the brim. And you're in the control, the Riasco. Yankopono control now, but maybe akoswa the right time. Yeah, stories na majoto 1-2 bi. Na me baba akokaka or wasafu fitem ho. Mo send message aba me phone sisi mama no so hu se mo hu message no. Arsenal o marketing. Na indeed omo na ye defending champion of the Premiership. So it has been a very long time. And Arsenal be started season from a defensive position. Because the defensive position, Man City, Liverpool, and say I enjoy Saudi and the power. Arsenal, you start this season. You don't want to soro. You don't want to soro any draw. So, on say the Arsenal don't to soro say Omudino, any decline. Every time the Arsenal decline. But here we are near the Osono. Atwo Eduano Hotel say or 2-3 Eddie Obewa from. Sanya Arsenal for. But it's been different this time. Bruno Guimaraes ni move to Arsenal no onyaka say our report so na ya be official and say na official
we na mkwemu be
ye season no em say Arsenal ne club aye bo ni din kese pa say Mikel Arteta Bob Ben wo bo na ball through kan na say ya e come Mikel Arteta ntimi anje Premiership no pa fancy because I feel no I'm saying why you no domina do na hunu de Mikel Arteta person way. You can so many times say coach bia no come marketer or share ni nim de na dwere da ni trim. Ade a oye na wa hwe say me de me say about betimi aba be adwuma we di ama me. Se me sha row we no betimi perform di ama me. They analyze player no a profile a crano medically physically whatever. No more say baby am dey ko adwuma we no ba be. So to be cry fans I na attention to because player we die enka ese say okọ club A or club B to be player we dey enkoko ha na beboa no player we dey coach we pa na Kenya no we say that because we believe say player no come fast see na kan team no come fast ball no ene ne say so Mikel Arteta and Arsenal almost style of play dey a way of playing the game it is a mama a coin and I break season no more come market that player and profile no saying it to me analyzing who say or quack fit so well perfectly into whatever Arsenal are building. Arsenal omobo diade no bobo jijin pressing omobo tiki taka omobo possession football quick counter attacking game Arsenal body yen to me can see any style of play so Arsenal body den Arsenal the throw bar a chance Arsenal do minya corner a big chance at the moment. We've been saying all of that. Bruno Guimaraes ni move to Arsenal now e shemokena the Arsenal no ano e shemokena first of all on your player or what certain way of playing. I can say, oh, about me retain the ball, no, to me say, he is an all action midfielder on and off the ball. He offers a lot. Now, dear me, I can say, a winning game, no, a idea yani and time and fear new. Just our field, so resistance, resilience, aggression. He's not somebody who makes me ball, no, you're free no that easy, no. He resists that. He's so resilient. And ever since Obabeshe Newcastle just in our ball, and I will say I can't now, he's always been aggressive. That aggression na Arsenal here will feel. That resilience na Arsenal here will feel. So me, you know, in addition to Arsenal team, you know, may I say, is it now time for Zubimendi to have a say over Arsenal, a deeper method, the base, because of both Zubimendi dia, ebaya 4-1-2, 2 no ebaya Declan, and a Bruno Guimaraes way. Now, oh no, Zubi no.
They say Odegaard ko bench, and also be bought Declan.
But Odegaard benya about there, you be coaching, but the same idea. So Zubi ba as a deep lying playmaker there. Let's just say Obenya double number 8 in Bruno and then Declan. Okay. Now I say 4-1-2. And you 4-3-3. A department play me for no. Now I say a 4-1-2. So 2 no. 2 the Fabian Ruiz and Olmo. 1 no direction. Na Juma say or Jibo no free center back so no the Baba Senako. No jam coin. A 4 Juma a specialty. Zubimendi adwuma no be dem Arsenal so ultimate start here a 4-1 no just 2 no. The 2 belongs to the second phase of the build up. But the side aye hu eze e ba sa no de aye hu Odegaard, because that is what Mikel Arteta has shown us. So obetimi abo with a midfielder any extreme technical ability, but omo bo about amna ye because yaw on be bo anase odin be ko bench. Bruno Guimaraes, you think he has to go to the bench?
No.
Now you also put the guy above baby. Well, I also say no.
Say me maybe so. Say no because all the guy na captain no.
Around to bench. Captain, so you Jumana coaching here no field no so no. The actually it has to go in tandem with what you have as a quality. Mikel Arteta team will be very difficult for opponents to pass through the midfield. It be very, very difficult. So opponents be the midfield na because Declan, Bruno Guimaraes, somebody has to balance them, and that balance, you know, is the base. Because we only need about 8. It 2 here 6 to balance them. You have or maybe a classical number 10 to also balance them. And you much here, as I say, you money. Shall come and see you. And you're much a deep line play, offensive playmaker. Omumi enu de sabe omo be de kind of kwase afo adwuma no on and off the ball no be adwuma no de amount, but a natural number 10 be to carry the ball into the box. And a classical number 10 so 10 be the hono de a Janomi enu be adwuma no na a deep line playmaker be jiro machi having Bruno Guimaraes and then Declan Rice. Yeah,
says in so bench
is it your order that
but say you good class obenya bench and also strong.
Yeah. Very good for every coach. So being a stronger bench. But the tennis first, you know, before now by the bench, you know, I see a field, so they are Kosovo. Bruno, Declan, they are both starters and they are both number 8. And I'm saying, say, midfield department, you know. And if I could aka, the other balance and a banana aka, and that's how the balance and a bat or machi. Now you have 4-1-2 or 2-1. That's just a deep line playmaker or a classical number 10. Classical number 10 about here is a or Odegaard. I mean, boss no. Or someone to me yes, Edmund dia. So we meant to be change dice, no. No, I deep line playmaker to push these 2 players just up high the field as advanced number 8. And come here clear or manim when a storm so a game in the acco or when a tambon in the abromo. A clear no Mikel Arteta was a zero or technical board no so. You be carry ball in the abro 2 way. Or 2 way contribute on the bad will be idea more. A natural 10 or a deep line playmaker in a 6. Yeah, we share Arsenal squad. No, my boss will be mended 10 a day. It's between Eze and then Odegaard. But two way me no there. Omo mfimfio. Who brings that balance no? A 10 or a 6.
Okay.
It's up to the manager. Odegaard, Eze, and Ezubimendi.
And still munya striker. Kwano Panama say Deco no say a day minute me bonai. And Anthony Gordon so wait me abonai.
You know, the baby on Massa. Opama, you know, and you know, and I say no.
Opama, one no one, and I was in a bone.
And no be a deco, you know. Oh, we in like be a man called a boy, she a man. Been a deco, you know. Deco was looking for this guy before Kofa Demi, Patrana. He was looking for Alvarez before Kofa Anthony Gordon, and
true.
2 players now for mobile. You were looking for Alvarez. The morning is very calm. Yeah, now I am the morning. Sorry, because Deco something doesn't make sense yet. It does not in any way make sense. A day meet me boho.
Wontumi.
Oh, now you say meet you on our opera driver. Ona wa coach na copper driver when you know be drive na catch the wife say na say meet go to Michigan no money fine ko adwuma e be na Deco catch. You have been looking for Alvarez even before the season ended.
Yeah.
Now you are back telling us, say, I didn't meet me, boy. Got it wrong. Why were you looking for the boy before even looking for these guys? Now, the tennis say, Alvarez and come on, I hear it. I hear it, dear Barcelona. Someone said, Alvarez. Because it could do points and they say, yes, Sikasem. But apart from Sikasem, there's a boy who's so a pushy.
The is can be idea. And in analytical, I refer Barca to buy and release clause, of which I have 500 million euros. And I use customer who can't imagine
the bid no.
Because Barca, I have willing to say beyond Beko higher 120, 130.
Am I willing? No, my difference will be a transfer in common. I do.
So I let you go in your ready so on Barca better not say.
But all cannot say. Barca, you're willing, say. And me Busa say. 150. I let's go say
100 in the dow.
100 on 1J. Or 20 say. Or 20 from Man City was a
75 for now.
There be 90 ho baby.
Sir, 95.
Oh, 90 ho. On 1J. Yo. Barcelona need a striker. Barcelona need a centre forward.
75
pounds and
2024 euros, 75 million euros.
Oh, nice. Nice. About pounds of credit.
Ebia add-ons bem say be odo G League ni ade na bia bem dia. But say
media 90 na can you few any add-ons screen count. Na my dream say few.
Yeah, 75.
75. Okay. But omonji 100 no. Yeah. Omonji. And I don't think Alvarez beat me a pushy deal we say Isaac a year with Newcastle. Wontumi. Say ka preseason na kotifie. No church na the agent kasa na the wife for Trobi no you say Alvarez no go in a angle because no from Man City to Atletico Madrid it was a rescue job. Atletico Madrid for a rescue because he first says so starts at the Haaland starting no it will be a 2 na sinu na simi na jail wanya analysis bia so about defensive strategy and fiteme he went before understanding how everything works. It was a rescue mission and let's come out for the rescue no yeah obeda akoye dede akoye keka wano akoye Wontumi
na say yes will be your papa no how mo sa lati ko ni mum na eje no time ana e bia sit won ani nye ho etu kaya owo world cup no komo na odi no say I have spoken to relevant people our club no okay komo no I have spoken to relevant people just say enkrofo bi de omo friends say obefa no the catch say oh nyo bia na me twa no so the enkrofo bi omo hye me bo say menya club ya me dream a ombe mamako me yema dwen say me kona say nkomo no esikasem na timi sisi ombe mamako but right now no Barcelona are not pushing. Be very clear about this. Sikasem Drew, if Barca has to table 150 million pounds and let's come and be Sikano. Sabasa table 150 million pounds this year. ATM be consider. You know no man Madrid no.
Madrid the idea Obako boy no hako consider say boy no person ko anaso person beko. Right now no there e the boy no person ko but sika 70 pull deal through no bia. It's down to it. Na me na me mistake o makoma mu say Anthony Gordon deal na adentia.
Barcelona here Anthony Gordon.
Yaw yen kan okro eteni ato agu no.
How better why? Because someone I must say Rashford nya dia mo keeping no. So say we call for Gordon their market no so say no be anim say and to say the market of years ago.
Gordon Alvarez when na number say here no.
Alvarez.
A dear pan of Basa Kofa Gordon, the same one the crew.
Think I want to be left winger, Jumano.
And yes, an option who? Honor Rafinha about 2 seasons, left or
Rafinha soon away.
What also you are thinking about problem anyhow.
Because Rafinha will prime me.
Yeah, but besides, it's me make us say, right for the born and Obona, Basa say, on to 30, no. On to 30, now the 50, so talk of a God in Diabano. It has never made sense to me. God in my company, I am a company because me a Basa Woba. But we are looking for this guy Alvarez. Oh, yeah. Anthony Gordon, 80 million.
And I got to rush for 30 now. 50 so 100 so and Alvarez 150 no.
Gordon deal no dear. No, I didn't even know my hobby. So they are welcome. Okay, now what was some crab? I say Rafinha anywhere. First of all, a problem anyhow. Who now money wo?
Bibi ebi obet me a pra.
You for ebi and
game bia. Mo coach person rest no.
Oh yeah. Ade mi aba ho. Infinity on omo ho, Lopez ho. Top no. Omo kro to be cover force 9 no bi. Said doko no catch there say striker ma ade mi to be cover ho dia. Enche ho no ade mi so to be bo nche ho ye catch deko. Tell you nim dia Gordon pa no yaw enye sem enye yaw enye Gordon 80 because all out season pass like Basa ekode it should have been Alvarez you know all out you kasa oko all out it should have minim Bayern cowboy no and Basa fondi hu gidi kofa o to be bo any hon wo difference wo pa right now the club needs a striker but to me kai we arrow ba mo mama jin to mu da okay in a Champions League game semi final Basa the Anthony Gordon back bonai na se Basa for ni jidan wo mo di as a first round as Anthony Gordon oh yeah that come a mistake Alvarez ni there I don't fancy be obet me about. If I start this season, not all money a day, me more than any more. Let's just say, third season running. Liverpool. A dear lucky afino. A central defense on my partnership. Michelle Mutim Dino. I picked up about 4 or 3 things from our games I'm so far. Number 1, say, or more a lot of attacking options, or more attacking depth. Varieties. Now, attacking, one problem I want to say, Ngumoha has show a lot of talent, a lot of potentials. But the problem in your coaching, the problem in your teammate, Ngumoha had problem with this is in the English media. English media, no money finding any roots, or money finding the grounds, or Liverpool, a club. I want the expectation, we should talk through. Coach the trust when you boy room and that's all she gave me you love it. Me 7 videos baby okay. Of football the confidence of the move no. A coach in come on in the bobo ni mami. Ulu su boy ma yemo show me chicho ketrema. Me can sorry rough. Show so we can lose the ball. So coach ya kasa answer some na chewa. O football no ade open no dey. Whoever watched the game and who say e big club kasa ngum has to start. Yaw. Eni pa kro no on for na mo me say ngum ha ni problem ke siafi. English media.
The videos no channel kabom na nka ye ho adwuma ma Liverpool for na nkanya bad.
And yeah, they okay no. When train yoni.
Yoni so ye adwuma pa.
Yaw. I have a lot to say about this boy.
Mate, and it's na ya.
And my man relax and fan come board no so.
Me da say. What new? Me da say. My memra me say ho na me say somre. My phone no my slow but all this memes so very okay. Macy Mount skill be o G weekend and na party be o walk up ma mo say my phone say
MM7 Canaminti
MM7
yes
Macy Mount 7
MM7
we are here
hey
oh we are here
to me and what you know about capsules and so you pains every what the man into a now teawa what drew any delay products no and I said delay beverages and a loss in beverages in the product no and what German so be and so to including delay man details delay man and a capsules no when you be at number 0248619999 now if you didn't come and pay I'm a Ghana rice and no any kitemu na a name would do supermarket and I feel market I would do and one echo in Tiama Ghana and so pay more news what there a watch and a jollof rice so the bomutua a kama Ghana hayani Adriano and the Ghana we are adrani kama chemicals bianua and no a yama Ghana would do marketer restaurant I would do in an Mumfabi Nafe Mumfani Juma 0537029464 Nafe what didn't come and a day bar hell bar hospital and I made what do a doctor as I'm in country say near one bia or no ebetimi aboa na afi ono so se dompe enkase wachin kase ne mutwetwe when accident wona mabu anambia okotodwa ni nyina no oboa enano pe na mo ya de bi se twere anasem bia HIV ene diabetes ni nyina no o wadrom o de say ya de bi dro crotchen e wa tonsu agogo ya ben agogo hospital and afi o akran so Spinters Road 18 Junction the number no 0244988004 na afi what din come current ventures there and no one American phone a day amount as a unum a drabia no as a mixture in the G capsules a drone here and now we are dear draw said nay rashes be and a good ninano a dear sabit me a come not diamante shannon so a mammy says a mixture in the G nedia Ninamu a dear sonia bia and no bet me about 1 man capsules no bama bejne now a budgement perma yajina tuma and no see a dreno a bebwa hindi halbami diabetes and also voir 0246348334 now what didn't come 3p garlic mist and a garlic a draw garlic no and a day I draw into a beer high blood pressure sugar level our slow why I can so sote and I say will stroke no a deba 3 months a cobosumi and I send our tray and I send me a feel crying out the onuma dreno and be tinimu a day amount a draw way our drama so my mubia ubenya be at garlic and a day I anitino a cocoa bottle near glass and I feel garlic at down 0248928824 now what din komo kojak charcoal toothpaste no yasenom ye betri anu down kodai anano pe omu ko school no no an ye yusu at the emo mpanifon so koy adwuma so a eno an ye yusu di twi ase kojak charcoal toothpaste ne de enkonya wo eno an e boy ana fe proco no wo awti aya wo ya obu ana ni tifa ne dano broni efe no migraine ni nyina no ya de se ne adre enso betimi aboa pa 0244559597 afi what din komo ni anom oye router enro no ye router Mr. Router Live and your router tonic na router Mr. no 3D malaria no said ye how said ye di ni pedue no mafabia when ye adre na no be ye ho adwuma ana afi router Live no so bomoden eye ema mogye eni afusane woni pedue mu a eno metime abo router tonic ne de ne ano ewom ane se ne typhoid pa ne hawa eno so nya bi na no be ko adre wo heba pharmacy bia mu 0244485632 na wadi enkomo na Dr. Mensa de wasi nro no ewo ma wodro bebre no ano de oye no we sunsuma adwuma de ma ewo sasadro ho we business enkoyi awade obi akwa wotena wonkwa no aba ekese sasa bi edi wachi beje dro ne dware obi okasa enum ka 7 ewo nanum ana afo obi a otie na no pay what so kasta to wanyini de ba still na o da no adwonso no so adwie pa eno enso nya bia ebetimi abo na afa bi bia ye kama ediamadro no ye ho pa ye boa mo oman mu ba bia ye wom aye delivery ye number no 0244921269 ye okotue ne Guinness Dapu ane dia no hwe Kumasi Accra Madina Zongo Junction Cancer building no ane ye wota bia nro no ye wota kum no ye takum no me so boys yi wom timi de quality bread mu no mu kekawe oba dem ani ase ye di bread oboa eye neta kum no anu odi oba on beso obeuze ne odi ni nyina ne se ema adwumadie no ye kama ewo mpem nti oba nso tafri bia eye bema di bia eye mampoma gudie no eye sonko tabia ba mixture eye 3D malaria anaphobia menstrual pains ha wonya bia ebeboa na afa capsules no de sisie no eye wo ya ajonkolize ni nyina no ene so nya tabia ba capsules 0243686861 na wo bonkomo Imulect aba supplement ni ene ye kantanka heba pharmaceuticals wo mantanoma ena no pay wasemen country as a system no I am re and wo ya adwuma de bia eye dan abody no ebe am re obeso regain energy e boost immune system eye Imulect health bar supplement no ana kantanka fo wo mu ade abantie ne onum no na e bo ho banye e free yarewa ho ena na wape bi ato e wo pharmacy na nneema aye kama Alaska de ye rawa na no pay de ane ye kope ene wallpaper marble sheet ana fe artificial astroturfia ye de CSC in office ana fe demi mo amope aroma diffuser ana fe open ene flower pot bi e de hyesie wo dem ana office ani nyina ye obi awe yaso ye wo Kumasi adumi ane Boss FM building ana Dian Misakra ye wo circle tiptoe lane ho a 0554114878 na fe wedding Table Tech garage sanope me do era wo car no wo de frabro chaba wo be so twa ntem so ekọ unya obi obeto a fabra Table Tech garage se beto atwa wo car no so home use an accident car wo be sie edema air condition no wanya problem and ni nyina no ye ene machine se di detective fault na fe ya service de amount obi a wo tie mo ya banjuma enem bia wontimi fa car ma your drivers a wo be twi car no e de aba abesie sa de abro we umpewe na pede no aye Table Tech garage zonum and some daruma was properties no or land and have uncompleted buildings ene sa wo de no basa wo ton a eno so beto and for no so eton bi pa property asem enihu ya wa Accra awoshi ya Ben Waterworks and have Kumasi in between Georgia Hotel and have Gridco office no 0542275252 na fe wadi enkomam na bibia so ayekama ya cause was XP2 engine oil ye raw and I don't pay a car no ya kwajibia gum na car de bi wa na kwa 22 say ya hadwin eyepa unya COS SP2 a ebeboa a brand new engine and home use and azemia a diesel and a petrol car enu nyina no ade say COS SP2 no enu ana fanti ano de so obeso car no engine no enya wode na nanti ya 0540424386 na fe wodi ko mi dimafo de Dr. Time that so the merato ya de so e de amane tie bia Dr. Samen control say your stroke say your prostate and asemia yes ba na bema mu hia wo emfie bebre ni Wontumi ma bon fama ni che aboa kwa agogo school junction Accra poko asemayera 0244774282 na wadi nkomo polytank de ho a ane de ani che yakopa bi na afa de adwuma ene o pese o reserving so wo fia polytank eno na aboa o company na o pese unya reservoirs na eno polytank 1992 ni ane ane polytank adi nkomo anasa aboa adwuma ewo mayimu na moamu ni mo ese polytank de no anaja ye yusu timi yusu no emfie be wo ha na egusom na ye adwuma de ma ni nyina no ene se polytank no papa ankasa na natural company limited de wa wonim sam o prostate no bema ya body raba o jonso na ebia kam o jonso na o pro bema na ebia kam o jonso ntentam ye kan wontie ebedu baabi ye beka said rubber koto bema ho na ba say ye kan yo anama ntintu de o de pharmacy also pe prosla unya bia ebebo area true man capsules weak erection premature ejaculation abeko Congo ointment eno de wonamani nsa nyina abehye ediamao 0249017101 yakwa monone nano pe power specialist ana mediwie na hepatitis fatty liver fibroid ana afi wo kidney ana problem ewoma kidney stones ana afi liver ana problem ewoma ya maame wadro abibidro krogen ana de esa ya de ya maame doctor koso adua ya eya atumo Kumasi fe ya sebo som chekwan so adua ya junction awu no na afi mo Accra so kwa benya ACP road wa ya aduma takrade fo asay o recordum e wa naji extate 0244544422 na ne maame doctor koso adua ya edi nkomo fancy
wo na ye kwama no ne ano no ena no penso ye da eye wo mase na mom no maame mfanto wanim san high sense extra say wo product no and all that so our showrooms ne nyina mo nyoma ne nyina no enso original na wo to ade a wo to no ye papa no ntino wo benya 5-year manufacturer defect warranty and some our product no so ebiem no ade no bo no so da from Cameroon nti ba bia wo bia no say bia TV no ranging from 32 inch and they call 116 inch way a giant screen ebiem about say bia just freezers no and refrigerator so pania ya can say air conditioners ni bi so na atwa no aya Hisense ade na enano pay no also somebody else so be kono akwa gibi and some ade fu ade bia be hia e wo fie ai can say home appliance and answer wo pabie and so ya kwa nyumam ni nyina no wo gibi and so our Hisense and China wo be fra 0302550000 na on a Hisense and pen for no and so and kasa way aye agan help mission ne capsules no and some aye agan ya kan gaina na wa so to say essence draway and Abraham probably on pedran be na ho de no aye kama wa wo tiem na bia wo ya adwuma no aye best brand any wo na ma books aye kama kwada ne de ya man dachi ehia wo sansa na when you can lay foundation here about adwempa and untina ma ye say bia crutch and akwada no wo shase aye nursery and sample aye kg and abana be kwa wo ji books no and wo ma bia branches out of Ghana ne Mountains into there baby I want me ha ho makuma say friend number no ametro bia be kwa wo manya books ni bi na fe wo so wato e de wo djuma solar 10 year we aye Zebman Plaza bar aye capsules aye per panyai ya sesem obete dene no enom aye Zebman adroya wo mos area ba sawo ye bemana sexually why mra and some avon pemam sa utubutu a entimi nkuma bo ni nyina ya na ha dwempa se bia bema wo gene obana aye ni wo ho sane wo na fe am sam amo baibu ofu ni nyina ya na ayade se ha ntina aye Zebman Plaza bar capsules no aye instant obo aye capsules ni mienu a na just from pan sa o ye nom antwen onum awie no eno so wo from pan nyina no so prakopa wo ba boosti aye sexual drive na fe wo so watch some power bema mu adroi eno so so boni e oni padwa no so ba mo de so be pabi ato aye 0245616028 na Dr. Solo and some anyo so na manabo nie aye be fast food na manabo ese na duane no Wobian say a kama pana wa uni bi dano Bamarian say be a way over place order say fried rice and I say jollof no watono bosia no ama kama pa say be a pizza so be so place order say wedding engagement ay programs no any parties any year how do you know a man bobe mo nuane amwa 7 wase say be a enko fan gwase meka woni wobusua wo ye dwuma e wo kronom anana branches no ay nwotwe any atire 0249030830 and B abajo so yakọ foreign ye brano and so aso ebi herbal clinic say wo ba so ye bemana prostate no wo tu ase and so ama wo be je wire sama ne ma find ya ma ebiem no aye stroke ana bana se bia wo dia no wakoma no ebo peripera na se bia no pai aye te ana to woni no so aye glaucoma na abada bia woni aiko ana so wo pose woni ebi say wo ba no amo dro amo afana yo ni pedwane mo enso adwuma oya adwuma awo kaswa millennium inside adade last stop ana se kuma say ayakwara so dwuna se me market no na chi ana sabeka ABA 0541565199 ABA enso abajo so ya drew aya amuzu health food question of the day. Na amuzu food dia wonim say no ana me ma tinu nyina timi afu kama asai say e ma tinu nyina afu kama ni nyina chi no amuzu food nso yusu bia ya na boa e ma chese wa odware a honam kika no eno nso ejai e ma wodo ho kama ti anu ahye nso enso ediama me amuzu have food ana darama ana question of the day ye de ba na yebisa say so far, no. Are you happy with your club's transfers so far? Are you happy with your club's transfers so far? I'm saying, team our supporting couple. You say charity begins at home.
Yes.
So far, you're okay.
No happy there. We know okay.
Aka
a potent striker.
Okay.
A potent striker. Yenye bakubia yipa wani mwa.
Ne potent striker kwa de hwan. Why no market is so?
See, cross with the will be our shoe. But still, now I'm satisfied.
Okay. Say skadi o skasa. Yonkwe.
Chelsea. Okay, Pedro Madina Cruz. I'm okay with Chelsea team. Oh yeah, also you okay pa. Matthew Donko said not at all. Barca fan. Onye okay. And no Eduardo mix empire. Not up you. Julian Alvarez. Enyame doing tinasum. Enyo no nana kwase. Ane Chelsea die. Nani eje John Wesley. Was no Barca transfer. Ayo slow pa. Debia Deco. Different stories in Kwan whatever. Omi Udiako. Solomon Opoku was it debut Rodri Nyame doing tea ono onye okay and afi Kwame Wazaro say humanitarian from Casablanca Morocco and was a man you for fancy do mo yane de e me nye okay and no do dey aba when so exhibit or say Liverpool there no cry and no so atro e dey aba Derek Kofi Akins as a debut Debbie, no, and no, the Akins, the Abba.
Well, now Mike McBride just say a lot is going on against City. I'm so sad. Now, say, I'm saying City for now, Shasia come away. Say, good morning, France. My Liverpool is killing me on this transfer window. Lord Son, Boabin, and our day, yes, a message, you know, and some other buyer, Wesiam Benghazi from Tepa. I'm happy, but I'm waiting for more from Barcelona, from Pom Benjamin, and so, I don't know, and Kennedy and come and say more fire. Say great job. And I don't know, watch the show live from Isutem Bosome Fraho. And I want to also get a message and also the buyer. I feel we say I'm saying for Madrid, yes, Bantama Bakwe single. I say Madrid for them so far market here. Nani Ajapa when so say I'm not happy with Liverpool transfer at all. Liverpool for no so come Liverpool for I'm say Chelsea for no day. No, I'm crying. Say you are Pedro now crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Jackson crack catch you know is number 2 player. Okay.
On your bad.
There was here to be high.
Oh yeah, there's here you be at their feed them say. Oh my akadiaka.
I feel like you know say no be am.
There pressure be anyhow.
Okay.
Pressure be.
Yeah, but no one game now to be out.
Me ahome.
Oh, Champions League over no embrace it.
No nyina agene.
Guarantee.
Allah.
Against in so be mo afilo be
gan. Ne mo lazy mium. Shay asu.
Well, BW66 8D4 620 BW66 8D5 491 BW66 D5
8D5
8D5 and promise BW66 8D5 94C 94C can am didi agro BW66 8D5 E59 and BW66 8D6 32E so 1497 okay 14997 os
okay
for the 5 codes and no see we say be any one be mad so ana
Wontumi
yes yanko
okay
yanko amono
so now catch him say now why say me hard pa or say am
yeah na okay
ana dey say ada ba ko wa tun suna ba ko so he chere mu you
that's about okay there afu me mu ase
so na catch him say why we say am tata
afu mu bi
na me without say anya sa no kan
na me review so we know this am go there
ekafu enya ho dem am go for o say you say ho ne ho dem an dem ko ma nya nya foreign bia until say no bobodi ye ko 2 years untimi supremo
mitio they were kind of is it me dawo is it bibia
dey ba ko pe na me patch o say deputy CEO nyama e bro nyan so mo ye party get together na be obi an in the table tuju hu say bia wura ni aba na obetena table no
okay nke pa na nkoma 7 food
with the mama nkomra
no problem bibia ejina mu
aka asema chem last week ya refi me ko foreign aba eja hwe fa video ne bra video no say yan say ye betie bi na right after my presentation am say bi one man omo semba kwemi no bibisa
okay
tie bia right after presentation na Shadrack ma drop be 2B and I say be at 3 p.m. and some one abedwafo ne ba no ma fire ho adwuma say the last time no be and very necessary here pa ye ne mo na edi dwuma yi yes mo mu ni ho aye ni ho madam manam ye nya ba bia yete ti mo mo nso ntini so ya ho mache e ba na ha ka de ebedi dia na yesanka between nipa 18 crowd dan ba ko nya like bia because nipa the class 6 feet on ha but mo mu nti ya na the pressure to pa
enra woman bi so ye video by am say or touch him hard pa woman bi na ne afi pa obi obi a cha no ne yenko foreign emre na Asabri I want to mean for a wife Eddie to yeah, very necessary.
Wontumi.
Agwa juma no you. Yame wo hoda se uji didia obeya juma. Asachre no you. Yame wo hoda se uji didia obeya juma. Ye bompaye shamachi shra Yehowa elahenu Yehowa ekat we ahata et Yehowa elohika bika luvika uvika naveshika uvika miyodika tode yasak in English in the name of Jesus amen.
Amen. Shout out, come on, boy, Capo. Sorry, Capo chairman. I feel like chairman about yes. Now we got time table because I'm on some messages and Ben no be say, hey, oh chairman, yeah, dear pass, say what me assemble. I just quite be coming home, and papa me.
Na guess it is okay. How? Guess no. Missy, how many boys in this year? Missy, guess it is. Who to be possible? I don't know about what. Chairman. Agwa juma no you. Yame wo.
Yeah, the latest I know. I want 1 month so and so at the amount now. No, because my managers no. Most of the attendants are Chelsea coach. Abaso Yenia. You can say press conference as I say Yami Admotana. And so I am midweek. Come on, Manchester Yami Aduma. And also other crossing, you know, your Bobo Qualan say AC Milan and Inter Milan. No, I game, no, I am near Canaswatana. And I just some Jamaica or something, you know. And also other to Abasona, just when you're near. You can say process and Amu Dhabi, Dalamadonina, Samatano. And also other crossing Yami Admotana. I am 11 o'clock Canopa, and Samatano. And also Abayatuma and what you Bobo Kua. Yavansa Man City, our game up and also Watana. Now City for Gamer. And also other crossing Watana Wednesday, no. And also at the same time, 11 and Opa. Now just a Man City Timono. One some any K League All Stars, Omutimono, and some other Bessia. And I watch on Cronan, so Paul of Intentianopa. I had Chelsea and Bobo Kua. Yavansa Juventus, our game, no. And also other Basso. And then I mean, Yakaseno, manager also post conference Abbas Anafe. I had later and another tree. Yabatia manager Fansa. I am Michaela Tate Essence Wono. And so about Real Betis. I know. And some Ayotana gamer. And some other course of Arsenal for game. No. I am 6:30 and I just know. And some other Basso Wednesday. And I feel Mallorca for no. Woman some other Paris Saint-Germain. And so our game of Bowachana. I am 7 o'clock and San Martino. And on some other Basso our Bernardo Peno. Yet I had also second in also. I tell my show from a call. I Italy and in the mountains was and I pay I are who some more. Now, Manukas and I problems are you know. I had yes, a Gusua Coso. Now, Mausa a similar and Perfono. More than some other drew a year say, Yaka, yes, some night or so Penina. Your father said Franco Bagresia. One of some onion babicono. One a year and the ever so moment of Bassa, a rival a year to Man Penfoa. 1 year to my Arman, a former club. And some a similar and what ni teammate to be some Aliate. More than Sunia way a moment and I just a homo. One baba bua ama chesa ye no be ko kama ni nyina no womo som abaya AC Milan supporters and omoa womo kam ye wom Italy womo som ama chana so mo game mo no so ba womo baba pay omo last respect and your panina ye fan sa Baresi na Franco Baresi na daka no womo som ade ababa bi omo ba ya ensom aye St Ambrose Basilica ho ana cheso mo de daka no ba ya womo de AC Milan flag and the legendary number 6 omo som ade asoso ensom ade abantenedie em say yaro samo ana masawo sa AC Milan for no womo som supporters omo womo join aye ultras ama chese no aye ne kan sa curva suit ano aye ne kan sa aye south curve aye for no womo nyina som aba womo do womo support aba ma busafo ana fa chese AC Milan womo som akwakonya yie na me no kasa na Paulo Maldini wono awa ye na say wopani na von so Roberto Baggio wono som awa ye na say wobanya Daniel Massaro ono awa ho ana DM aye Savage ono ensom awa ye na say ana chasomo a womo ye mourners awa ne kan sa aye St Ambrose aye Basilica ono womo nyina som aba be pay womo last respect ensom ade ama opani ya wonya no baby ko awa bra ye kan no enyo obi akeke aye Franco Baresi na wonsam ana cheseri tu Ghana daka no womo som ade aba ye kan no empene for say Yesu krana MC jai him intena wosuoche aya chesa deno de call aya the other half of aya Milana na chesa Inter Milan team no report amenya no sa Inter Milan for no wonum san amode sika koi na wobi yadum so amode Cristiano Romero aya player wamon som abeso amode ni wie na bana be catch we say na nkwotwe san kebia AC Milan team na nasampo ayade sa Barcelona mom ayade san kebia Barca for no wamon som abewuram na nkama sado no eno som anyaba so ena ye kasai yente se Barcelona womo som ade offer ekwent offer na ekoba se boboku a ye fa Inter Milan omo som ade ko ye amateurs offer na ye 50 million euros no report amensa kan sa emsam anya dwuma na 50 no kra no eno ana Tottenham Hotspur womo som edimante na chese Inter Milan offer no ko ye no enuru aya amount na American koti esasa amount na me koti ye no ensom aya Tottenham Hotspur wamori ato aye boy no so no aye valuation amodi amakota no etenya ye se interforce wamom abetua 50 million euros ade abefa aye player ensom adenako and what he coming to Bronya na unum set to Bronya so na after San Antonio Conte eja boboku a ye fan sa Napoli ahono na question mark about because obian so Lukaku abako entanya bia to Bronya ebe stay anase bia to Bronya abako wamu waso mo chesa we aye family decision na se player no anyo no kwa na wo bia tumi kwa so be decide sa wobeto asom anaso wobeko report amenya no sabusuafo no na se bia wife ene nkwara no nyina no womo atrosa womo yo okay ensom our Naples amonte suntia no pai no wunya so confirm sa wono som ebeste nyame ya duma wone Massimiliano Allegri ena be ya duma abom ewa brana womo baba ya duma ediama Napoli team na eno som aye kakra amaso ya ensom at eba na meno kasa anano petrosa marketa na yebusa sanya bia wutima support ene ya bia club awutana chino sabia market asiako ensom ediama wutim na esowani anase bia ensowani anya bia no wan ana wufu sabia ka awasa Manchester United utim womo som ade ba wan bia na fusa awasa Arsenal almost ade ba and what Barcelona nom ene chesa Real Madrid nom ene bia Chelsea nom ene City nom ene chesa Liverpool nom ene ya teno wan nom ana ka waso mo ba na Shorak mame graph no because the minya no say and MC Premier League no mo John was Spanish Capai Chelsea o as ka for this carton Prada man no bra go for way MC Debi omo bomb task was sikanko na make us an honor pono omo a woman can spend a sika no do no and some aye Chelsea woman team no woman so far woman can spend more na amount as wo kwa wan say Chelsea for no woman some aspirants say aye 217 million pounds and what you Tottenham Hotspur woman ya break because relegation no e romo na no nti woman ya proper na me no kase Spurs team no woman some spend 154 million pounds ye can Man City and some spent 121 million pounds and what Liverpool aye club woman so jam 89 million pounds no woman some ayata Ipswich aye club woman some aye new entrant omoba woman banan wachi and omokoye and woman saba omoba so be san kobi mu no me no kan so far woman spent 77 million pounds and Brentford aye club woman so spent aye 65 million pounds Everton team no woman so the agent 55 million and Manchester United woman shem na man for no aye 50 million pounds and so far woman spent woman call Bournemouth or not one room na for wakwa obakwa to Arsenal so far will be on Premier League now no aye just 38 million pounds and the Guinness woman aye defending champions no woman some spent na chesano kwani yakotana ye for Christos Solis esikano enom ana ma the Gunners omo club no woman some ababe tu how na chesana ye kanibra ne de eno some anya bamu ansa na wabe aguso aye di san komano di aka ne nyina no wonim say aguso aye kase na me no kase club ye for say Chelsea mete ama demensa kan se ne sa woman some they want to kase siko mas pente ene diamond for kase bia Chelsea ebetumi anyam ade free market ne mo na omo dia balance omo books no woman say travel chaloba ebekoi woman di kan kon ene omo nam kwamu a woman so ba ko benwa ba dia shield nom ene azal disasinum ene ateno woman say ombeti ma ki sales our bro woman around 300 million pounds enti ebewi a so mo balance omo books no amfa problem bia emma ene emma Chelsea woman team no ensom enkwanya empanifo money so bia financial fair play and so bia near can so PSR and wobu some any atene gina no woman say anya de say Chelsea team no ensom abatomra esansana woman some abanya sa amount e de free market ni mu a enom ayem command panifo no woman some atene na no pay na jamansan kan gina no say manager your friends are Shabi Alonso wunim sa still science coach ni enwie yo na jamansan kan sa Shabi Alonso abasa wasari attacker eba na attacker no sebia ebeye winker sebia ebeye offensive midfielder and sebia attacker ebeye nia ye can say striker ankasa no je eba no nyina no sa Chelsea manager no esa be so another attacker and some ebe so but amu so mu ton bi ewie wo mu ton bi wie ama Spurs ebe demu a no mu sa attacker no and some aba be shem ama ne so akokama e dia ma tim no e wa bro no pe no and some aye jefumo e de banana pe no I was shown us okay some kind say Chelsea for anwa make sure say report to say woman FC Porto woman goalkeeper na your fan say Diogo Costa woman we because make sure so akra ni teammate no ba make sure say your monitor said ye and some abesi akwa and no pay no wo ko aye Chelsea akampa woman boss ansam area atu ba bi kra dem so mo kan nyina no say woman Diogo Costa anyway na omodo so wo market ni mu a wo mo pe goalkeeper e ma manager no kwa kasa wo mo twensa akwadan a ye fa no say Mike Penders ebe join Mike Penders akobo loan ama Strasbourg enom aye last season tiri nyina no one so aye another choice aye kasai wo mo twen ehun se de bia de no so be kwa ye da so e monitor serious situation no eno so obesi akọ na say bra pani ana waba Jordan Henderson awo ho Shadow Academy yetie aye Jordan Henderson na amubusan za why Chelsea because ebi aye kai nanka team baku mi enu mi yasabi wo mo so enya wankwabu po na eba no sei ana wo ya wadwe so be sane contract no ensom adiama Chelsea yentie aye player ye fa no Jordan Henderson say one come here so wanyini e Chelsea almost quite no mo 36-year-old Henderson Ekasai.
What attracted you to Chelsea specifically?
Well, I think the club speaks for itself. The size of the club,
the history of the club, the fans, a huge fan base. The manager is obviously a huge factor in the team as well. I think there's so much potential, so much quality within the squad. I know a few of them. So yeah, I think all of them factors really has played a big part. But as soon as I heard about the chance to come here and the opportunity, it was an easy decision really. What attracted you to Chelsea specifically?
Yes, and easy decision, and I just want to I'm saying, Oteki, our Brenna, when I just want to put a ball, and so I am at Chelsea, Etimina, Ebiamono, Yenim Arsenal, any player, Yafano, Bruno Guimaraes, and some Uncomono, and Yariasa Gusua, Kosona, Tabania, Bete, Serbia breakthrough, and so Abba, any Adimabia announcement, and some other Trasana player, what I'm saying, I know, Pemasana more, a buy. Now, German Sarkanas answer. And now, Sonsos and some say once again the player in question, I have found Bruno Guimaraes as a culture, Nemper Fanasa, Omunyana Man and call Arsenal Media. One on other so called no more Shuka, one so buy a young commando pano, one so Yako Kosunano, a Rodo Rada, and then I Massa, Yababi, I transfer market closely. Now, Bruno Guimaraes, a player, and so Emma the Gunners, Omutumino. Na omudiri basa bono utwomu tanya wono ababa nanan kai bia akoda no be catch say womo abaso omuche say ma on den suban boni edi ma won sua ayi alazama Isaac ensom asuban ni bi no boy no back come say them di kan be tutwa no wo obi very well and what when you obi abeka so and e bia insubordination abana fani ate ache so esutie wo mu kodudia okodudi ye koye tronu na oye ache so sere edi komo our camp akorana isolated na yese enano pene Tuesday womo sorry ano pass womo ko breakfast no Bruno Guimaraes ekoi wakotena table ho ani teammate no womo som adidi kama and what when we ekwa bi womo leisure time I was wudi agro kakra womo bebo TV game womo chese PlayStation 5 no any ade ball and womo so womo ball aye table tennis no woni also crab table tennis kakra ano pe wa bra chese ono some integrate pa dawo train and Serbia nkomo baba na wo ma ka chane sa fedie wo ma wie obetimi akona afe wono some akwakoto aso ene ye nkomo ba ko a wo twen se no ensom obetimi asi na Liverpool team no Jamaica kan sa Kodigakpo latest enye makacho say wo so munyan na ema na nko ena no pe no fofo eba no say Liverpool fo no say omokra no samafo no say wo mo pedodo na sabinye omomatiasefo otimasinti wo mo no say omunya bia wo mo njai ema bi som amfrum nko enom aya deba ko wo say boboku a ye fo no say Tottenham Hotspur wo mo som ehye no so sansa akora no wo munya ne na ana omun say nyan no chena ebiyam no do mo say kan nyina nsom achese obi ankasa akoda no wo mu jane kwa amana akona mom sa omu betimi agepani yesa wo ma jai Kodigakpo enom ebetire sika Tottenham Hotspur and some other papa and no I amount and a man bobo come and Liverpool for one some a no yakasa and ano peno mami go to the fans Alison Becker mano kasa Becker so kwa true a good news and some other matimino wako true a axa one training a complex so arches a goalkeeper in here one some ababa true arches a good news ama club your fans Liverpool no wobia last season amotono your fans Alexander Isaac answer no anan Liverpool fan transfer wobetimi asha goals ade aboa pa na obi anim say Isaac and some situation ekoye obi a wa shira anya precision na obai pra any ade entim oma hu ne sabat obi a nanu ya no wonya no form wo mu ko World Cup obi a hu adwuma wono some obetimi abo no pen na very say yan rush wono enso ball ade ama club ne pay na yan rush and Nigeria ba say this season and some a season adama player your friend say Isaac Nigeria ba say season way and some about decisive adama boy no yenche said the legend edin nkomo.
Isaac had a tough first season at Liverpool. What have you seen from him since then, though, that shows that he can be a success? Could he be the one that really benefits playing under this new manager? Well,
hopefully so. I think he was unlucky with injuries last year. But when he's playing for Newcastle, he's most probably the best striker in the Premier League that year. When we're looking for that again, and now he's played in the World Cup.
he come back, scored a goal. So now he's had a proper pre-season at Liverpool, and because if you miss pre-season, you're playing catch-up all the time. But now he's had a pre-season there. It's always nice to score in pre-season. It gives a confidence and all that. Yeah, I'm expecting him to come alive this season, and if he does that, I think we'll be successful.
Alexander Isaac had a tough first season.
Club no omo legend I fan say yan rush and I'll tell say ya den excepts ni na no and so Emma no pay live for the show na and what you are bra ya go so ya din komani ya dina mayu for no mayu no enya me o hwe ni ho a cha so ko mayu ansam panfo no ya okay bi ensom ani ade enam no kan say de here Manchester BM pan say wo mo sa be so mo sande left back e be so and no crowd Bekan Emwa, Emma Mecatro said Lewis Hall, and Comono, and Yadiasa Bayer Jumana Enfa, and Yadiasa Klaba, your friends a Newcastle, Ebejan Boino, now Jaminians are side, I left back there. Mayu Esama Sandy BM Ebano, William said, Yasabe Catro say, Woman prepared midfielder essence already, Woman San Andre Santos, Ebiamono, Woman the Jury Telemans, and some other so, and the Autosomi and Sano, Mayu, and then the striker, and come on. Mayu any winger and come out and your midfield and then Pokran left back no and ho ana Jaminian say Manchester Bobo Kono ya bra wo mo twa se bia nyoma bi betimi asi e ho abra no pay no ye dey update no nyina no and some at bana and no pay no Jaminian say Ruben Diaz obakaya e ba say yelenkenu to Madrid and ya dey na Ruben Diaz seriano pa mebeka sa Mateo Kovacic e be stay e wo Bobo kwefano sa Man City no sa na and some Adiama a player, your fellow Ruben Diaz, our Diaz, no, about so bought Adiama Bobokua, the din and some a day a year, Man City Timno, and what you know, young call a year Spain, and when not Jamaica can say, what Panina and Fanasa, a year Diego Simeone, Abano, Gugliano Simeone, Acrano, I reported a year training. Now, latest one is a brand new crown, Wakate, the holidays in the short tool, now some vacation, as also Bakaya, World Cup final, Argentina Koi. Enti amse days a kram the man and so but Simeone and so abano wakate the holidays in short ama konano wa report e wo training and update and also aba and what you know report am say can say and some other chance and I confirm it a story more than 1 month anyway and I'm the mouse Mark Andre ter Stegen one aba joining ayas and so our Netherlands amount so in fact one of the never seen call St George's Park near cancer processing. What by now, Chesonia so fly at the core Amsterdam, Aquacovi. Now, Odin Comoca clan and Comono, go to Panum and I know what the more now the 2 hour bro say, Yawa to Yasabia, Ayas, on Pilonke, and I was on some Brahma Club, no, one was Sabesa say, I can't yasa, none of Omudromana so panty baby, I want to Comono, Shara Cabahano, now Jabana Fe, Yawa said, and some Abesia Qua, goalkeeper. Your fan said Stegen and so Okasai.
At the end, when we started having contacts, also with Jordi, it was just a good feeling from the beginning, no? And if you know the coach, if you know also some of the people already, Daily also joined. So I had also people that I could. Have a chat about the global feeling they got from the project, and I need to say, it's very convincing, as you see.
What's the most exciting part about that project?
I think that bringing back the club that is such a historical club, a club that has a lot of power also. Not only in the Netherlands, but also on the big stage of football, and we have to bring back that club to where it belongs. And I'm very much looking forward to get it done.
Some goalkeeper fan ter Stegen out ya denin some Emma na just where you say Kakumo Penino one Casanum and ya Jenas more say baby a club ni belong here and obeso Sante Ayas and persons Ayas the high what can season at Champions League no we share Madrid or almost share Juve almost share Bayern one come sound so what will sound will be as so I can say for them so be adio but I be a show that only more be a Bayern Madrid that Januna na drink ayimunu jiramono Dion gonomne bakwa no ka ho ya wo ba man you anko ya man no dabinya matai select o made for abina no ne Frankie the young bono dabinya konso o akoya ba ne na man you anko ya o say Van de Beek hey and kwana meso munyawa santem no pa Frankie the young baller wo bono san season nyabi na Dion go boma basa no and the last time he can be monti as na bra bopa wo mu yaman fo ho djuma bruta ama chese no ababa ye club asem se ekofom a wo mu som arase bia team no wo mu be san race minol kan so say the player ye fon sa Ferran Torres anopai made an interviews ni nyina ba ko ya America Today ba ko som aye CNN bra the moment abedura sa studios no na chese no you are far gone no say we are there onom and shed the only goal our World Cup final Emma Spain Argentina sa recognition ayo no ane dia na nkomo de wadi bi pa no pam de nyina ma na nkomo na bani dia no meti so Barcelona yeso mo bo anyo so na minim asamboni a ebia Torres ekan yo mo bo afu on say yes kwoto de na yidwe say Alvarez ensoro e wa Atletico so dumo mo play no so mo nkyere ne samo dono munche no do de obubuafu na mababufu so but ode Shaq wasa de abade a yensan kodi na fe yentie bona nkasa asmo kan ya na Manchester Barcelona wobuafu yentie Torres I was seeing in the studios.
So many questions about your future, your professional future. You're signed with Barcelona through 2027.
Right now, the only thing that I know is in 12th of August, I have to go to stay there and train with them. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. Are you open to changing? PSG maybe?
You never know because in football, everything can change in 1 minute. So I have to be ready for everything.
How do you make a decision like that? I mean, that's a big choice.
Trying to think what is going to be the most happy thing for me.
Yeah.
Only this. And for my family.
So many questions
about Torres answer to Jawo. CNN and studios and what is Sharak Samame. America Today. Woman Sudan na fe. Yente because I have mentioned who assembly Okaya. I was a show before but yen Samara hands one na fe. Yente America Today. Ediana na fe.
I have contract at Barcelona but in football, you never know. I'm just waiting to make the right decision.
Okay.
But I don't know yet.
Is there a dream club?
Yeah.
What's the dream club?
Just be happy.
Well played. Well played.
Just be happy.
Ferran, thank you.
I have contract at Barcelona, but in football, you never know.
Right, me doing now by the moment. Latest abana myself call a year when my cargo final at Jabana. You be a summer pono Kenya. I was a more bishop for the San Kenzo Fernandez there. I was like a binaro. One more chin of what Chelsea were, but. So say, Jamaican is a boss at Timono, Yasem Unia statement, Omania Yaho Kra, Namum Omun Persebia Samuel Omas Soja Gum, and Tomo handle a year case no calmly because Aquadano, no on Crasamo Casan Camobaton. Na mompe na goal question World Cup no na mompe se bezo mompe to bi me fa na boofo na mo be sam ya na bia PH abetua sika bia mu odu ene adia betane no bonsa fo no de unum se na manager no kran shana nka akoda na sam sa say yesem ponfo no bi e de afutuo ma Barcelona wo mo say o mo tiri e passe se o Ferran Torres awo timi ko be se 3 months na on she go dia ene ya be ma de ntira sika ba no ho be 50 million euros ene ya tira what's on essence akura no kwa ye kana asem no ne contract e be wu an sa wonye ready so be extend into dinner boss atwan na say PSG wo ma bampa dia said ye wo call Paris Saint-Germain player ho a wo mo gye dia wo so mo gye bia ansa na wo ma jai ama wo mo di player na ma no Barca so enye same Barca nje ade bia wo so mo gye e wo boy no ansa na wo ma jai akura no ama chesa akura no so akọ na me no kase manager no aye Hansi Flick Mama manager no because boss and striker the only striker abekas wo ho Ferran Torres na onsen common me beka cho se deco efu say Karim Ademi etimi bonai Anthony Gordon etimi bonai na sanse no mo kan nyina no chance no krapa mame Hansi Flick okasai na wo mu bisa coach o mu bedru na coach so Lamine Yamal kra bonai me bi atwa bobe ba kumienu bi na Lamine was our quality so team de bonai na bi em no on the full sir Anthony Gordon etimi boho ana Karim Adeyemi ensom etimi boho na se asem na coach me kan pay no confirm story na memede ba enwa anase na no ema me ka sai Dirko be so che so mu mienu nyina etimi bonai no yentie coach o confirm se nkwana no wo bi etimi bonai.
You know, this is Lamine also played in 1 or 2 matches with us the same, and I think he's a fantastic player, world-class player, so he also can adapt this. But at the end, the focus is more than as a 7, but we will see what happens. I think Gordon and also Adeyemi, they can play on both sides. They can play also as a number 9, sorry. He can also play as a number 9. So we have a lot of options actually, and of course also we will see how it happens. You know, this is Lamine also.
Senye sebi a story no ye man swani ya babe yo said enwa me catch us sporting director and influencer and kwadani mi enu etimi bon nine e man ye wa brane wo munya striker na no na manager no so de bi ato so a ye de aye san common eba na amfo said ye no and no penso according to AS omuko wa krata wo mu de abana de omu kan nyina no say Barcelona e say train sa kwadani be san shaki ne hu bi ye mo because akwada no wo kiki ne ho World Cup no mo ema me de won sam ebai wo mo san twense bi abon san to bomb ne no asoma me mo bi na mo je ne anka kwa de onanga wo mo de ba fana kwese boss san twense akoda no wono som abesa de pressure e de ma Atletico Madrid eno aye kakra from aso ye abana Kylian Mbappe our Barcelona na hono holidays no mo nenam since kana good card no so ensan yo ensan woni so ntewo in terms of Mudian Saudi and Nami Bisa, Wabenam, I get Madrid about Drew Barcelona, only only a stairs proceed to not as I'm saying, that's so and Jomo holidays now, Kadai, that's so fahita, yet I guess I'm coming in, and some I'm on our pay, I was shown so Rodri, and transfer and Rodri because Madrid on say so no contract or be sign media mabeka wasam dada nisika obeje ene san komoni na media ba enti Man City na komo twen san kebia sa be 60 million euros na Madrid edi kind of buy and kemi peja because midfielders and omu koto bie wo mo to na boadeni agente na wo mo obusa bie be free 60 akọ 65 to be 75 million euros eno yesodie wo mo twen se bia amount no eno som obo peja akọ na Real Madrid any player your first Vinicius Adiano wo se sign on bonus na wo pena ya beka so mo fama no Vinye wunya na enya no wotena because Madrid and perform no kwano wo musuro essence the moment on betam sa amount Adiamo no wo ma sai club no and your chena wo so contract ebewu nakas won say a wonu som ebe demand same Mbappe to need ebewu nakas won say bi ma just a motor Madrid team na mo dia maboy no dia omo be sense kan no wo som abetua Adiama akodane na player back wa am say ebeka no eye Endrick me no ka say Endrick no still na no mo hu dia mo mfa no because manager no dia emsan ko ya dane pa but Endrick enyo bi obe start Endrick enya starting best awo eye Madrid omo team no eno eye said dem no ka say enaro pay no enya man so asi akwa wa bra hu komo no nyina no ye de ema ye chefon so ewo show so ye yemfasi ye brana so na ye mabedwafo no na afi omo so ento aso na ye nkwen na wo supply ni nie na chese ya na afi mu videos no ya na ye ho adwuma real quick ensom adjama mo yemra
ene de ehin na madigei hwe omo se dan sports station be na mo kuma se ha ortiso Ghana hanyina Wontumi edini se say Wontumi sports no Wontumi Ghana haba akupe Wontumi sports no Wontumi she fine city na dwam new team te kona ne so kapoti ya chire ho ye adwuma no omo makanyina Steven Michael mokeka ho Wontumi sports no Wontumi she say Wontumi dia a chire say Wontumi ai say untumi this sports no ba e che say untumi that's a untumi that just say untumi fancy and now me a delivery guy na obabi wa ha ne ho abasem me fie wura se me mfa samre no ye fe ni niti latte ebi mu fe no mari jata ni fie wura na asoma me etima me kwan na me nko ni fie wura se me meka che ni se wonye sika na wode hwe na asinfo e twatekiti mabi mo kwa bro chire di ya onye no metua ne rent aso niti o rent aso ye ne betua o rent aso enunti na na muhumi untumi sports to say me bana mabeka che newton say odizigana gwa gotia oba tekita kwa brochire enti fancy kachira wo banize wo mamodi na won kotia ni fie rent no na nyesa ye betu no na se ye tunu to dia untumi ntina danim
hey jokuntani
numero 1 kun ene dia ahina
M7
One of my guys on tomboy.
Preseason Pelu. Preseason Pelu. Oh, Chelsea, how much you also Chelsea players me no about midfield no. Andrew Santos ne
Andrew Santos. On no start to Chelsea.
Aye.
I know best start to Man U.
On MM7. We are 17. AS17 MM7. It's a combination in there. There's a ASM. No.
Place the number plate. Power.
Number plate. Giddy. But I think Manchester United and their preseason mentioned the new Nkomo. After our game against Paris Saint-Germain, we'll have a conversation. On say preseason oh bana oh pejamo banka cranka sanadi aba bedroom pempen so bi. But I think say there are a lot of conversations and odi agu apono so amepesi edi ho nkomo ba ko be Chelsea omo na kabe we say oh David moya ma say kromo ase kura obi aya video we ya odi wo ye no mani nye ho empanifo apaacho obi apaacho obi aso ani do wo de ne ka de pa na me de ayewo e de pa na yawo akomia jamfi amete yi me de ayewo me kwa na me ko ka say me won sem ka pa me won sem ka in sem asham so in sem asham so yaw o de manuti ni wie
mate wo new say bibia eku
ya bibia eku
okay Anyway, I
want to say, and come here, you're a very crucial stage. So say, how many months left in December? Abba. If you were August, or September, October, November, December. So we are close to the fourth quarter. Yeah. Now, how are transfer markets operating? From World Cup na yeba no anya ensunsuan so bebre e transfer market ne so oh check some of the players ayebo bomudin e transfer market ne mu a ebi mo value no atimi a shoot ebi mo so value no atimi a drop but ebi mo so on a free transfer. How our transfer market working? One, you share player valuation, database and stats. You share industry reference. How many times would the market in terms of the discussion? So you bought World Cup in a way. You the third quarter of 2026, and we have few weeks left in that proper season. And currently, the most valuable player you didn't home come our transfer market starting from goalkeepers. Gigi Donnarumma of Manchester City is valued at 145 million euros. 27 years. Now, you can say don't forget one World Cup. And in the valuation, I had the last performance when Man City and the break you hormone. So onyanya extra output and as a performance source be in your MK. We are talking about someone like Juan Garcia for Barca. Only Sanyano started the Spain national team. So check here the age at 25, valued at 45 million euros on Gigi Donnarumma and that's so right below these two players, 26-year-old Diego Costa of FC Porto and Portugal. And also so 40 million. 40 million ubenya from Kobe. We on Denmark at a bar World Cup no Switzerland, forgive me. And also so 28-year-old goalkeeper. So who's a less no to so for goalkeepers. Now and come on say every time I hear one department who seminar. The same impact na can about goalkeepers call center backs ubenya the same impact so and the most valuable center back in the game currently a certain 19-year-old Paul Kubasi of FC Barcelona. 2026-27 season or yadeɛ pa na sa antimi aka Champions League but I call World Cup yehuni performance. And we are in the third quarter of the transfer market, the season in perspective, Paul Kubasi performance, we're 100 million euro mark, on a Saliba and a Bosso. Only these two players, and I are in common with me the 100 million target. Look, we are talking about 100 million for
a center back.
For a center back, that's so huge. William Patrick, James Emeki, and Omunyana established center backs. In fact, Hakimi there was Riniache. Hakimi as a top center, right back. Riniache pa. Now move on to the left back department, and it's so clear. So Omo Hakimi there, Omo the opposite number in Nuno Mendes. Omunyina for PLG. Almost also call World Cup no ekonya bi so 80 million. Ma catch us age no so matter. It ye can age ne dia. Nico really a ball room pa because prior to the World Cup no, na Nico really oni ha na kuku ene da ha. But the World Cup no kuku akombo na homodi on. Jet o she age differences na. Kuku is 28 years. Nico really is 21. And a 10 million pen separated these two players no. Now, important for Busa say, classify Nico really as a left back, Is he a natural left back? But also during Timber, also a natural right back.
Yes.
He's a converted right back, just as Kunde. Transfer market, a respected categorization and trade. Functionality. What do you do on the field? And then to getting close to the final third, Calafieri and Carreras of Madrid, and we are talking about the big boys right in the middle of the pack. Vitinha or Ballroom. Yo, surprise as it be, shall listen me. There's a surprise exclusion.
Declan Rice.
Oh, yo, shall listen me apart from Rice, Pedri and Mahao.
Okay.
Before the World Cup, not Pedri was top 2. Or then Jude battle for the second spot, Jude battle. Vitinha is a standout. When they were 10 crowd, 40 million as a disparity between on the toss 2 no. And if Vitinha Rice and the call World Cup crown Konya be so Vitinha could push some of the strikers because in a transfer market strikers our big shout out. Now about this department and also a players are more 6 so yeah what checking common one you have Vitinha as a 6 Casedo as 6 Pavlovich for buying journey as a 6 we are talking about Tonali and then you have Gravenberch and dominating 6 so we are not seeing many 8s or the center of the midfield because right from here and a jumping cross center attacking midfield this is where you see Pedri in a as a central midfielder Fino Ashutua and central attacking midfielders Jude and Edaso. Let me talk about center midfield. This is where Ubenya Pedri no a figure no a ye. If indeed you can't this figure no me person Pedri the animal yao. I mean to my boss and I mean Pedri figure and Bransana aye asemwa. This is it. This is it. So Pedri figure 150. You have João Neves from PSG. But the most surprising part in a year Declan Rice and our Shishano as a 16. Also, I'm putting her as 8. The same bracket, but Omudi Jude, a attacking method. But usually, on the street, you discuss here the Jude, Vitinha, Pedri, to one bracket. But once a categorization, you call different brackets. And Elliot Anderson, a room big time for the move, Jude, the but one for now, your own friend.
Morgan Rogers.
Why are you? Oh, yeah, can't this department. Morgan Rogers now we have co-permanent moment and toss it to her. And surprisingly, who's the English guys in this area now? Jude, Morgan, Cole Palmer, when you know English guys. Another exit from this top list, Phil Foden. Last 3 years, Phil Foden or top list, HA. Now let's move so well. Was vulnerable right wingers in the game, no? Let me listen our top one, or about top across a certain list. Or right wing. Lami besa so akọ most valuable no besa so akọ all time no na all time no achinye kakra e wo ho left wing yes so Kvara closely and Tata Vinicius so ama Kvara de no waya de because of the club football nko na wa ha ofiri hin fan obi akra ni ba bi ofiri obi ani ba bi ofiri I mean literally obi ani ba bi ofiri but odi Vinicius echipa Vinicius the Brazil koi osaso the Madrid e omo and we have Bacola making a good shout e wa ha say ahead of Anthony Gordon and Florian Wirtz. So yeah, edge close to the final 10, and we are about to talk about center forward early game. And yeah, this is the list. Only say Ousmane Dembele is also a free wingers in him because PSG, about as a center forward. And it's a transfer market, irrespective functionality. And Isak, still any Isak and yes, but this is Isak. Center forward, still Isak. Now, yeah, only say transfer market buy. All-time most valuable player game no ohune pa no Lamine Yamal but ade bi wo ha say hwa mame wo ha all-time most valuable player Lamine Yamal na ohun Leo Messi da I'll talk about 19-year-olds and no value but hwa all-time no mame 220 million euros player bia ni hono and transfer market a gene value no set the nine left enquires about 100 million euros. Lami 9 left insurance package done 9 left it is also be a call me who tackle insurance for no or bomb canon. And so we car no be the my insurance for sana bonus here. Opa you can find out about Leo Messi in the 9 insurance, Ronaldo in the 9 insurance. Check about this. So Lamino, the value is 220 by 2026 year. Now there I want to say, when you have a motor to us 220, Vinicius 200, Kylian Mbappe, close competitor for Lamine in the last 3 seasons. Kylian Mbappe. And you want to pay 220 no, Ellen Haaland team but World Cup no call you know. So World Cup
so ne say all time no name and no 222 ko fa na buy no kwa no mem. According to the transfer market, and I say, I'm trigger release clause in here.
Release clause
different from play and value. Transfer market, na de be man.
Say release clause no. Chairman say $1 billion. But according to Kumase phone ranking no, all value no. Be a normally at 1.2.
Wontumi.
And normally at 280. And the transfer market no. Na nema lesser than 222 no but bossa no as a club say no mu nema no more the more release clause obafana kodia match the 222 and the free bossa no how they value the nema but where a global market for players nema to me and more all time no Leo Messi the 180 that also 5 for her
transfer market for them say fine, or more value. Say Messi there. Now, what is Obi Anko home pay?
Obi Anko home pay. Obi Anko.
How much the price on them?
And that's 180 at that time. And the peaking point. Yeah. One of the admits, you know. And the first will be $1 now as a bill, but say only $1 crowd for my what we are one for. So at 2018, but or share 91 goals be in 2012. So now my dream say 2012 no probably would have been the peaking point, but going over the data no. In fact, 2012 no, yeah, na any peaking point. 2012 no any peaking point. It was rather 2018. And Messi hitting the peaking point. That is the 180 million. No. 2012 no shares 91 goals per calendar year. No, none of value no lesser than 180. No. But yeah, surprisingly, see, I can say first I told you Messi from MLS and I said David Beckham the team no the value no just 15 million euros in our market. So has to no kotoko and you one. Now let's talk about 19-year-old players. War marketing now. Yeah, sure, value no. So at the end of one, Jude Bellingham war 19 years and the value no 100 million euros. Haaland war 19 years and only value no 12 million euros. Kylian Mbappe, what 19 years, no, you're 120. At 19 years for Vinicius, no, you're 50. And then 8 million euros for Michael Olise. Yeah, 19 years. Lamine Yamal. So the 19 Lamine Yamal to Olise 19 one. Difference is huge. And the growth in this guy's profile, I mean Lamine, it was sort of away from the transfers. If Arsenal set to make more players or more Shoshana, this is just going to be the new face of the attack. Julian Alvarez as Omar Kono, and then Vinicius on the left, now Bukayo Saka are done right. So this will be, of course, the Arsenal attack. Talking about this, a conversation about transfer, and we are only treating that room on say Arsenal and set to make those players. Of course, Medford, Declan, and then Zubimendi, Odegaard, for Man City, this will be the new shape. But Medford, Elliot Anderson, and Nokiwaha. If it happens to be this way, then they have reverted to the traditional midfield of 4-3-3 because they have 1-6, 1-8, and a typical creator. No about or right winger or left winger and a natural center for. So and that Maresca, he's really making a team one more top quality team. But share a move now. We are still talking about a team in the last 10 years, one dominating a premiership power. Additions can crabby or bayano. I feel said why yet for Atletico Madrid. We bought the 4-4-2 natural, but 4-4-2 no yaw. We share department Hanwa. Ya not a bought center midfielders area. Okay, a baby no Raul Garcia. No Thomas Partey, no Koki, no a couple of central midfielders be no ball 8-8 for be this is similar to Bonibano, no ball Lukman, and then Barrios and Juman, this guy, Okofana. So it's just going to be another 4-4-2 from Diego Simeone going through the squad when you new additions and we're releasing be Mososo Ama Omoko. But in the last 10 years, it's been very bad because just one league pair and said to me, and Madrid the squad emu epipa. Adeba ko Madrid are so beautifully. They say they don't sell players from their first team ranks. Madrid at the call or more a second team, no makoton. And even in that, she departure secured the Real Madrid 197. This is not a selling club. It's intelligence. Or more used to transfer marketing. Look, the market is a place. The Awoshan Ubenya. So checking Madrid so place now. You have Nico Paz, Gonzalo Garcia, or Cesar Palacios, Frank Garcia, Mario Martin, Cavaha, David Alaba, Ceballos. Omunina Sikaka credit Abromono 197. Look, Madrid don't pay with be none of them. And a Joseph Peno. Look at the money what me accumulated their film. And 230 possibly
so when Ukrainian capture Gonzalo Garcia Cradiano and I Gonzalo Diano 40 yeah on Palacios fee no I shall say and Frank Garcia but only say yo almost so yeah and near bia and mammy count for Madrid yeah salon clauses the salon clauses no when you know a club by yourself on tongue. But the anya is a free crowd. They still find a way to make money out of it. So, what share players we have Victor Munoz or the so a war salon clause and then you have Jela, you have Rodriguez, Jimenez, Ortega. These guys sitting in Madrid a fee at a value of 90 or 79 million euros. Any selling clause at Dachi Biano says Sikana Madrid bet me and be a free. We are talking about key man Kylian Mbappe. Once again, we hope you so bet me a lead line and a squad way say a brand new holiday commit me go through, but I'm saying full house in Tina. New arrivals some about premiership no. Every club will be a new signing. Christos Solis for Arsenal. Nisikano 40 million, 135. Yes, we are training pa.
Me go.
Arsenal planning for na ya dano. Yes, said ya Quran see who see dano. Almost all hard jump point season is starting.
Yeah, so new arrivals no ya take over now.
Whoa, new me that say Saudi Arabia third quarter, and I'm a boy third quarter, okay, yes, of this season's transfers. Me that say pa, me say brainer, yemra so real quick now for do the so. What's it?
Christoph Tolles one no. Arsenal for say a few money aji winger ba Vinicius ne ya to nsuo yaw ma yenin komo we say quickly na I think said this morning Manchester United fans are not happy with the news and Namabontin Boba, which is said do na also wayibi, including the Okai cry in Chebia about United you're torn between two things. Either some mobile sign a left back and now say or mobile sign
another midfielder.
You see, the conversation around the story Adebakwa, I don't want to dwell on one place by Sebi. Main dwell on one place and this is not actually so important in this discussion. And I think sir, for Manchester United and whenever they've qualified for the UEFA Champions League, this is the amount of money you must spend it. In 2013, Manchester United qualified for the Champions League. Once a Ferguson G League, it's David Moyes in the Besum. United spent 27 million pounds. In 2015, team they qualified for Champions League. Manchester United spent 110 million pounds. Team they qualified for 2017 UCL. Team they spent 140 million pounds. Almost qualified for Champions League in 2018. Almost spent 74 million pounds. Almost qualified for 2020 UCL. Team they spent 57 million pounds. Almost qualified for 2021 Champions League. Team is spending 121 million pounds. And almost qualified for 2023 Champions League. Almost spending 174 million pounds. Currently, 93 million pounds. Manchester United unqualified for Champions League. Almost spending yen. Yow. 2014, United spending 147 million pounds. Almost qualified for Champions League. No. Amount qualified them no more spending 156 million pounds. Amount qualified them no more spending 144 million pounds. In 2019, 2022 amount qualified almost spending 205 million pounds. Amount qualified in 2024 almost spending 181 million pounds. Amount qualified for 2025, which is last season, almost spend 212 million pounds. So Manchester United net spend and I say average spending no, or they not spend average spending so you calculate here. Almost qualify for UCL, almost spend 100 million pounds, and almost spend it. Almost qualify for UCL, almost spend 174 million pounds,
and almost qualifier.
Almost qualifier they spend less.
Okay.
Amount qualifier they spend more.
They say United and me qualify Champions League there. Omani bring the transfer window.
Omani bring the transfer window.
Qualify Champions League.
Qualify Champions League ni we are. As a team ni. Any problem no. Any issue no. So you look at the whole setup of the Manchester United team. Any baby a Gina CCA. And what they want to do with the signing of Andre Santos, any unity elements, there are a lot of questions supporters and Momodo Manchester United will ask. But then Momuno, oh yeah, no so no players almost signing. In previous seasons, when they did not qualify for the Champions League and when they qualified, United in your positions say, "Yaw, we team you kuta Manchester United this year, omu here." An extra centre forward to compete over the 60 games. Omu here a left back to compete over the 60 games.
Luke Shaw, Dogu.
Luke Shaw, injury problems. And Luke Shaw to me as a left centre back.
Okay. In a 3-back system.
It is to me even in 4-back. Yeah. It is Luke Shaw fitness. No any ball no bona. Now the squad of Manchester United in me. Lamens that post to Madalone Danechi or age 35, a one in your concern. At the right back, Diego Dalon or Mazuraria, I don't think it is bad. What did they mention? Say, Oko center back, your first choice is Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez. Or backup, Matthias de Ligt, Aiden Heaven, and a Lenny Euro. It is for centre back Manchester United is stacked. Even if Campos or Munya injury problems or Honomoa, a bit is 7 who didn't come no matter is the late in your fit. It is actually 4 no Maguire, Lisandro, Lenny Euro, any aid in heaven. Say even Lisandro Martinez is a prayer. The reason why you should get a left back near say look sure a bit me movie about the left centre back position. Meaning say only movie bar or left back na koka Patrick Dogu. Man United wants to sell Harry Amas. So in that position, you need recruitment. Ain't no money abrea or more pet Lewis Hall. Why your story, na your story, I can't see be a say. Lewis Hall no Newcastle for this or Monton a bedding. Then we only free on ma o catch me am tie say wo your story say Miles Lewis Kelly. Man United any day. E wo no kan enye ne ache na o masa babiem. It's a 100 position no matter get 2 key players. Then what about the middle of the pack? Last season, Manchester United midfield options and then wine. O check you here, Kobe Menu, Casemiro, Manuel Ugarte. Starting 3 no. Because I Kobe Ama we never. We are more. Then na Bruno Abeshemu Vivinga can they Messi Mount. Later on also be shame. Edru maybe am ho chiro mo ne hu said the Fletcher brothers no Jack Bebo kakra. Na ni nua Tyler so Bebo kakra. But it is a position a very sensitive, and in the history of Manchester United, after Michael Carrick or Darren Fletcher, there's been a lot of questions about the Manchester United midfield. It be a short term. Long term, they're not questionable. Short term, they be ni wine, Casemiro. Short term, they be ni wine, Nemanja Matic. Yeah, what they mention as Pogba is not a 6. Pogba is an 8. Then all Manchester United set up ni the questions people asking is when able 6 no. Because ka 8 nkwa dia ya Bruno Timibo 8. The Messi Mount each 8 o. Kobe Menu na nkasa no pese onya ne yie pa na 8. Iti Manchester United e din komo sisie ya omu top number 6 omu wo sisie ya o fit Andre Santos. You tell him as 8. Box to box. But will be all city defenders and anime screening shield.
So omo banning now be anywhere.
But when 6
Casemiro no.
There be at the level of Casemiro no eba ko Andre Santos. On A6. There can you 8. So because Man United here third midfielder. One in the Bayard dream say and 8 na United epe. United here 6. Because Ugarte Prano Unyamba sisi. Obaso Bebodo do say. Then no question left wing. If they are keeping Marcus Rashford for the Homo Mateus Cunha. Beboa 2 naso. So mo call right mo in Bemo. Any Amad Diallo. Any crash less in crash abeshe obi. Beboa. Then oko affronter there is Zexi and Benjamin Sheshko. Ana 10 no. Bruno. But the entry here an extra attacker, which to me, even if United extra attacker no more nya, no me maintaining Marcus Rashford that a better plus because Rashford to me bo 9. Meboa Rashford to me bo 7. Kunya so actually say Brazil national team no to me bo 9 man ye. Me who Man United that in Bemo abo 9 in certain games under Michael Carrick. It's a one year the asterisks beton. So there are 2 key positions Manchester United will need to fill before the transfer window ends. Which is the number 6 role. It will come out for saying our midfielders Messi Mount betting me abo. The issue is not about Messi Mount being able to play, but the issue is a specific profile in the number 6. Or look as a made Messi Mount ni menu to me bomani ye. Kohe Sunderland ne Manchester United goalless no. For Brighton and Hove Albion you are fine, but Granit Xhaka mo kochi omo Stadium of Light hono. Omo jomo waduma brutal.
Wontumi.
This is the Premier League. You are playing in the EFL Cup. You are playing in the FA Cup. Yow. It is a must. Manchester United must help Michael Carrick to build a solid squad. It is not about quantity in depth. It's all about quality in depth. Wontumi nkobo Champions League ne. Now that the following season now will be Europa League. But there is also another school of thought, which are more the opposite side in Yow. And that is where I will stand. I want to be because I'm hoping that is what the story is. Manchester United briefing no, ya me hu ni say krokro di John. Omo de catch that man for say yenya ya adwen see betwe sika bi eburu adwen ntiase so. They want to eliminate the Man United tax. I believe they will buy. Na mom ne to no. O briefu am wo hunu say wo ye seller na wo twɛn say obebu no a. O do 2-3 say ono no midfield na wo aye wa adwen say wan to bi obewu no. It will the price ni ibu no kom no. Ha no. The tribunal no. What tell me I say? It will banner war price be that one say obedi the price we are no account to team say there be. Price we dey mean pia. So on the negotiation table, Manchester United is trying to use the media to do their deals. The Amama Dini say, Sizi we ankasa pa ne yaw, look at how almost sign Andrew Santos. List I remember boy, Man United players list no. Yes, Sander Berge. Yes, Elliot Anderson. Yes, Matheus Fernandes.
Na ne din hye nanim.
Ni din ni baby a. Na Yuri Tielemans kwa ni din bem. Yet why I say Manchester United are signing Yuri Tielemans.
So even with the midfield options now, Momunyae no. Are okay, Man United?
On say literally, Man United need team, but they can't trim first one. Said the entire enya okay, they will need an extra 6. And I think the reason why I'm pay Lewis Kelly near say Lewis Kelly to me bought
left back
bought midfield. It's no more as our partner. But no opposite na make sure say what they are briefing the media. And the bar one say yeah okay. With your midfield options na left back near penny kokwasa no mo ye no ejina say omo mpese bebu omo because last season you sign in Bembo e sign Matheus Cunha on be catch wiase nyina say omo nya shoso be sign center forward fufuro but the Koreans and we saw the amount of money they paid for Benjamin Sesko. So I'm of that school of thought say Adana United every feed the media no yaw say or more try to manage the value and the prices of most of these players to make sure say team no yenko bu omo
Wontumi
ba sabi yesi ehunu bi painting abo aserewa one ni be di agora no yi nani ato nchen iti na me call echi sako catch you say United tend not to spend more with the figures I have when they qualify for Champions League or man qualifier no ma betu sika na gum chu iti wo hwe ha na wo dream papa de ma wo mo no na wasa ma ye ma hye kakra because club we obetima ye bibia wo wiase Jose Mourinho to so second 2017-2018 league 18-19 omo man Diego Dalot na Eric Bailly yaw Vinicius me hu ni so beto aso Real Madrid akoda no do club ni pa. It has been a bad part of him. He's back. The conversation around the wages new wedding now, they are locking the prum. I want to ask him a renewal bonus. I want to Real Madrid in person best to the president. But yaw, me who say Vinicius has earned it. Sabi, classroom quiet, you know.
Montuya 80 million euros.
And 80 million euros. The renewal bonus can be negotiable.
So no pay 80 million.
And I'm say
it pay image right 80%. Yes.
But the conversation is that Real Madrid didn't pay renewal bonus cry.
Yeah.
So it's all about negotiation. But the time I say, you treat ni penny na pay. It's in our school. You school prefect or monko adom you different. You two among fra. Vinicius were earning the right to be a player. Real Madrid sacrifices some more money renewal bonus ebe Hadriana. Yaw. Maybe who is that? Omadri almost says obi wo club nim no ni akodwen say ya ye bia ma Vini into me so ye bi ma me a nipa ne status will have to get to the level of Vinicius Junior. Iti ka Vini ba Real Madrid ana ya wan be bohwe ana mo support ni nyina chi ko hwe ya komonton no sanko beko. Real Madrid has every right to tell Vinicius Junior say wo ye ne ma wo ye de obeye. It is true. I to say wako school teacher ni say me na me kire wade ma wa bedrum pempen so ati say na mum teacher ni so so to trimu say ka ono so ankeka no ho ansua de ni bia anka ho a anko antimi anye dai ite yen sako na saba Madrid made Vini true. Vini so boa ne ho ano ma bedru this level He wants to stay. Yeah, they are special players. Real Madrid team, no. Mbappe, me, ope superstar say what team no Mbappe pen Buru Vinicius Junior so. And it is because of what Mbappe had done before joining Real Madrid. But I didn't have Vini, I be any adeno. Yeah, he has worked for it.
Mate, Medan say, Full House. Steve O'Bray.
Yeah, a story be about Ian Rush. Eddie Komo about why he thinks that Alexander Isak will have a big part to play this season. And he's one of the level strikers, like I say, he's in the elite category based on the numbers. Any baby I want to see about Bedruha. But Liverpool, they are smoking cigarettes at the fuel station, and it might come to hurt them midway in the season. And it's the position that Mohamed Salah, Eboma Liverpool, were to hon. It took them close to a decade. And Sano Munya, Mohamed Salah, Babeshasa position. So in the Liverpool scheme of things, anyhow, I know person build the club. No, they needed a right winger or left footed. About combining goals with assists. Into what Yevan Konoplanka sometimes ago. But it started with Stuart Downing. So Shadrach Beshe images.
Stuart
Downing by in 2011 or so. Stuart Downing by.
Wontumi.
Stuart Downing by will be a season or two. I'm call. I think West Ham United. He was a left footer operating from the right wing. I'm chasing one player, Lazar Markovic from Benfica. So Markovic couldn't achieve what Liverpool attended. Say Obetimi Ayamo. He couldn't. Then they went further. So almost sans a up profile nibi. And I'm far Sadio Mane buy or ball right wing, even though I right footed. But club who say with the technical group not transit say he best suited to the left. And eventually findings locate Salah and Obesheho. He came as a player who failed according to some people at Chelsea. But find a way, say, Obetimi, as I read modernize the game, Ababim to be the king at Anfield. And he is living as a legend. Someone whose successes deserve a statue. So, se nipa say Efrimukwa. Madrid lost Ronaldo. But then you headache say, ye will be like for like. I'm so much for Mariano be Madrid kofa a man 7 jersey. It was a disaster.
Yes, no.
Yes. Now Liverpool and Salah. Salah contributes goals and assists. Serves as a leader. He is leaving. Liverpool signings last season failed to hit the ground running. Liverpool are going into another season. Joe Gomez is still a Liverpool player. From Afa Kesiye kra Joe Gomez pra. Liverpool akofa Jeremy Yake. Akofa Giovanni Leoni. Also ba last season and your man Shadan Koye. But for Isak so obe play a partner. Liverpool moved from an out and now striker to the front three. I know Moshe goes, you know. Back then, Kai Andy Carroll by and Luis Suarez taking over on a Daniel Sturridge. So there was a transition. Now Liverpool bedrew Salah Modiana. So if Liverpool are to go back, seeing you to strike Canada, then a lot would depend on Alexander Isak. Measure pre-season games 2 years my boy. It is more of a real Ngomoha game than Isak. Coaching is what I can say up fast-paced wingers, which means the game no everyone so much on a number 10, 7
the club like way na
say Sadia.
I'm pressing obi omusu keep pressure na omunya on the break on beheto.
Yeah. Say Sadia then Isak ewe jumaye because say a club star na ne be hwe ne dia club's time, you know, Divock Origi was an out striker. Daniel Sturridge, Danny Ings, they all came as strikers. Omanya Sanya no mpezo munya no. But Origi the Origi to muso be part player until ba court hero no abeshe goal ni bi no ko. Isak came for a higher figure and he needs to prove it. It's a big problem. And Raj can say you play a big part. A lot will depend on him, and a lot will depend on sending a manager never set it up in the team. No? Anyhow, they would want to get the goals because you need to make up for the numbers of Salah and Deco, the assists and the goals. No? They need to make up. And see, they talk about Bradley Barcola. No? I think that it is a desperate search for a player be a Liverpool in here. He is not the type of profile Liverpool need.
Bakola.
Yes, because the left wing in there, Bibi actually say, Jaho, Eddie Amaro Ngomoha. So when developing that position, the Alami Yama other youngsters are here, Abe the main men at respective club, and say, giving him the opportunity to play consistent basis. On also bet me
Rio Ngomoha war, what it takes over like a starter, Liverpool.
He can start. Raheem Sterling was young for a keeper. He was, I think, 16 or 17. But Boboni moved to Manchester City because Liverpool name many trophies. So what about for? You need a Bakola. I think that's almost actually deep. I put the left, right winger, senior coach, what can say according to you, bought to say the club will body there. Yeah, because left wing, how many Cody Gakpo. And I know permit you. I'm sorry, a story be said they would not allow players to move. Yeah, Gakpo. Rio Ngomoha about the same position. Hugo Ekitike at some point can operate from that position. Into Bradley Barcola, you are not doing anything that will benefit the club. But rather, no, I think they also want a deeper search into how whether on transform a left wing in be some rider. But Liverpool's biggest issue, and they say Liverpool needs a right back. How durable or throughout the season injuries in Yenya. Because Jeremy Frimpong there, it wasn't a move and I'm supporting in the first place. Why it is a kusia? Ukromu dia pai, ujemu kakranso better form. Game no boy, no pride. Throughout the season, a prasa this guy.
So many jana say and shada any prebia. Oh, I'm say overload.
And over no boy no saying do no boy or any overload. One co walk up in the Ogobi. He wasn't part of the Dutch team. One Kobe. Last season, a injury in and out, injury in and out.
Wontumi.
Liverpool needs a right back. How you trouble? Liverpool here a centre back. Our name Virgil van Dijk bebo. Because I feel now, Jacques never tested say the English game no be huso. Leon in so be try say on also be huso our Liverpool. Until you don't gamble with two players say omumbe partner Virgil van Dijk. Age no so ko anymore. So Liverpool are in serious issue. They need to address it. This is how fans are. They will end up blaming the manager. And this time I support Andoni. Not like the other man. So they need to get things done. On the time, you know, Mike
Bray, by 10 been off, remember them in common.
Fancy, Medas, my bonito, baby, Enrico CCA, they should be looking at an environment to grow at the age of 20. Or your footballer now sees why you look out for environment, a tapping into talent, nebua with your development. The Madrid choice was a wrong one. It was good to make that blockbuster announcement. Oh, there is a new Brazilian sensation. Akodabia in the tour of Brazil and to Aba Madrid. But in terms of development, it was the wrong choice. And for various factors. One, setup or beto, you know. It wasn't a setup that was ready to build him. Master Antonio was encountered the same thing. Another Argentine was scared. We in the TAPA, brilliant, our River Plate, in TNM say, where the Obe Peja, in less than a season is going on loan. The current setup at Madrid, it will prioritize the prima donors no more team nimuno. Now to me the Omachim crew. So we don't really have time for Andrik. Master Antoine, and ya fe ni ebe develop mo. There will always be an outlier, and a other gula. But in terms of the grand plan, the Madrid project and the setup, wohono, and ye harmonious and emma and quadrant mean develop. Gonzalo Garcia Okoye, Fulham, exactly. So that is how the structure is. Intisa oye kutomua. Onyana tintintiniti say I will fight for my place. That will be the dumbest thing to do. You can't fight for your place with established orders. One, Mbappe came with his pedigree. Vinicius Jr. built his pedigree. So him and Hendrik are fighting for the place. Why no Cotonou? Brahim Diaz Mokran, they have to settle for Omokra or Mayabit or mass cement a certain reputation because Diaz is a Serie A winner with AC Milan or J League and San Oba. Omokra, they have settled for being second best and bench options. So I think for this boy, and the evidence of what happened last season, by now there was a take Kasabi say and Drake in the club be or Cologne. And now he's pushing for Madrid to sell him. That is what we should have been hearing. Last season, Madrid about 90 minutes competitive minutes, 3 matches per. When you went on loan, Leon in the second half of the season, 21 matches, 16 goal involvement. On the average, he guaranteed you a goal involvement every 102 minutes.
And I don't call World Cup.
So what does this mean? He is a bright talent. But baby, or person
Wontumi.
Now Wontumi Pejano, a Bekanashe, Wontumi. He can never get those opportunities and I'll shine names like Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. Mo. So I'm sorry, Andrik. Baby, our person will Okono. Baby, our person will Tinano.
To say Madrid and established right winger, don't mean maybe
established why
right winger.
Diamond is coming. I'm not for Diamond the way. Andrik in your right winger again. If you play him as a right winger, what are the way or the bemau? He's not the kind of right winger Madrid needs. I'm sorry, but please, Emfa. Maybe for the foreseeable future, but check the ages of Vini, Mbappe. In say at their peak, they will play for 4-5 years consistent. All other things being equal. Tina will train 5 years enough for your time. I don't think it will help. It's similar to Raúl Fernando Morientes or Madrid. Raúl Eyimeje, Omuyina Fein Omuyina Sisu Omoba. Morientes had to go somewhere else to make his name. Oko Monaco di Omoko Champions League final ni adie. Adie Choba Liverpool ya adie. Morientes never rose to the level of Raúl. But he needed to move outside to also prove say he had qualities ewonimua ko betimi dia body aboa Madrid bobo kono. Usana we di enetie. He's a brilliant youngster. But chede na ewonimu no, it cannot shine at a club like Real Madrid. I'm sorry. And remember we be say UEFA for not throw letter through their US lawyers. Edia Koma Infantino ne FIFA say Krache munya betre say maso da ebi say mo pese mo shred any document mo pese mo destroy any evidence regarding the FFE, and that is the FIFA Football Enterprise. Now mo pese mo ton we stake in the World Cup now monta mukuchu mo de munke PBBI intact na yene no 3 options we are contemplating ye beba. Either say we take legal action. Either say we take an action through the regulatory bodies of FIFA. And now say, you be call arbitration, you be tria. Yen muda. Omo boarding 9. Meboa. Na Arsene Wenger dey count. Arsene Wenger, through his advisors, they needed to react to this development. And it was very important. Arsene Wenger and why? Or you'll be our genie thing with football. Rarely will you hear anybody speak ill and now denigrate the reputation of Arsene Wenger. So be the Finbe Batana who or Bo Mun Komodie anything. So he needed to come out. And truly he's come out. And the Shadrach bet me a boy with a statement from Wenger. I say, oh no, so football World Cup now most more cotton stake, you know. Oh no, media report nah. So this is a statement. This is an editorial reconstruction again. Clarity from my side. The recent events at FIFA deserve some clarity from my side. I serve as FIFA's Chief of Global Football Development and as a technical advisor to IFAB. I was not involved in this strategic plan and first became aware of the project through media reports. The decision to withdraw the project was absolutely necessary. I firmly believe in an independent FIFA that serves the game with commitment, transparency, and integrity. So as a Wenger to a mani UEFA for one say, Wujaf, the moya yani na me menka ho. Someone ya me political contest be na mo ya. Please excuse me from it. I am not privy to the detailed discussions or whatever conversations were held in private, on phone, electronically. I am not aware. And this is clearly a directive that FIFA, especially for staff of FIFA, Enra Grafstrom, FIFA General Secretary, sent a memo to all the staff of FIFA say, oh, FIFA on the we've seen turmoil, we've seen people come and go. But one thing we must not lose is our professional integrity. And it is a way FIFA staff now what they cause na memo, especially when we do me die pair. Says a dream nekata she send a proye bien. So don't be worried about it. This is the step that FIFA will take. Now, they will leave the turmoil. They will concentrate on their job. Now the turmoil will be for the politicians. Infantino count. Then his opposition, as he say, Mountain and so count. So let's separate FIFA from the current development. And yet UEFA and FIFA Nenya, UEFA and their allies versus Infantino and his allies. What the car for Fonka? Are they? Yes, their silence. Yes, their silence is as loud as ever, and it's to communicate a message. See, you know what UEFA are doing behind the scenes is to lobby for alliance. Nayempe a candidate to contest Infantino, and now say you better paralyze it. Infantino nini jumedi through the FIFA Council. And take a decision. Else approve budget. We will not show up, and I show up. We will not constitute the needed majority to vote to approve certain FIFA decisions. As our football and Huatreno, as our Infantino becomes unpopular, and then it works against him. So that is how it works. Now, I'm breaking it down. Just 2 minutes. Maybe I'll do it in 2 minutes. China came me FIFA membership now. UEFA's target, A1 CONCACAF, 2 Asia. Onya 2 continents and now confederations. Exactly. What do they need? They will need 43 FIFA member associations to trigger an extraordinary Congress. Now Congress, and also somebody shame say agenda ye 2 FIFA President Infantino. That one the UEFA members ni benya. UEFA na what the largest membership, 55. Onya 43 pe. So if they want to trigger an emergency where Congress are to me. In the next 3 months, it needs to be organized. But the 50% plus majority of valid vote cast. Now, it's 211 members in Nani Nyomwa. So, we na to abana. I was said, dear Otimidin Kunim, say ye 2 Infantino, no. I was seeing your vote, no 50 plus. That is a majority. In TM, from 106 at the equal. Now, you bet him yako, see a koto abano. And then some members will show up and no vote. Africa for betting album, so ye na yen to babia. So what UEFA say? Seminya CONCACAF, or the 46, CONCACAF 35, or the 55 no saying, 90. So what the Asia for 46 never can saying, 136. And that is more than the 50%. Yeah. So they are lobbying behind the scenes. And in fact, in the last 5 days, a lot of meetings have been held, consultations have been made. The problem now, who and not what. What near Pesio to Infantino, but who replaces Infantino? I don't know, Sheikh Nasser Al Khelaïfi Bemno. I also want to way that. And again, why he cannot come in and say, "Oh, more back Infantino." Sheikh Nasser Al Khelaïfi offering. Qatari. The Qatari FA says that they are still in support of Infantino. Now, Sheikh Nasser Khelaïfi, Qatar for buying and a do waba. ana ye pese ye do ye plant wo Europe enti want me yi wani me ka say o be contested there Qatari FA ne Qatar buy ne so mo back no after they won't set the dynamics next here. So I think they will lobby, but they will need to find a candidate and then look out for a way forward. But this political, no, don't think he's also going to sit down and I sit aloof, unconcerned, on to an amount. Why Africa is silent? What will New Zealand find the buy? They are also calling, say, yes, they've lost trust in Infantino and AFF, you know. But who is any free more? His governance has been solid. And to also calling on all those Oceania football federations, you know, to come together on May 11. Infantino will gather his own army. He will meet this challenge. Finally, definitely there will be a way forward. Football will win. Maybe Infantino beko, maybe a UEFA be winning, but there will be a decision where football eventually becomes the winner.
Me na say Mike, me embrace na fe yene a piwak enwie yewia na ya be fie quick abeto aso Mrs na bibia find it
ya me ado bibia bako
yenkwe
me da say ma me ncheti for ni ahwefo nyina awie eye 3p garlic mixture every piwak natural health garlic kroje ne dia ye adru no yemfa nkan jamfen so bia mfremu enu ntimo ahoden no egiane na so eye ntinim akomam na mogya mu adwuma o hwe me wutie me wo yade bi ewo wuntinim akoma ene mogya ni medra me kamfo dia ma sebeboa o eye 3p garlic mixture bwana boosting immune system ne dia ma enu nti yade ntime mel abrawa fa edupai bi wonya nto bi dia pharmacy shop bi ben wo no bowra mu sisi anaje de ne abusua ne nyina nchenom na emu rent ne no bi ahodo nyi fini keka wo ne nyina emfiri mu ne mu na ho na moja timi de afrisani ya mapom de mapa wo hia no wonsa atimi akabi na ye hwe hypertension high blood pressure ekuni papa de dodo no a esene abrawo bre enso ye na ansana no mame fa doctor number no ema yade bia tena wo so ache eteteo opese wa wo fre doctor na wo de tu nanim na oche okwan ya wo de fa so wa ye krado fre no na onje wo so e wo 0248 92 88 24 0248 92 88 ya ka pressure yade na dodo na nim se bia na ni moja na do so ayema wo nipadua nim enye sa na etiede bia mekasa wo pressure yade no a ede wo esen na wo mpe ho asem enka no yade bone pa na abetena wo so wonti ne wo no be ahodo a moja efemu ede afrisane no emu asisi eno na akofa sa yade no ede abana eche se moja ntimi ni afrisane yie ewo wo nipadua mu akoye nipai se moja ni afrisane yie wo nipadua no na de yade ahodo pi ede abro yade titiro etimi kwatwe ba pa eye sa pressure yade a mi bodini no enti ne no be no eye dan na emu sisi ye se sa bibie mu da ho na nka moja no etimi edi afrisane wana judidie suban na ya kan wonyan no emwawo don du donko aduane bi ade bro bi abedi wo wie ya na wache a ho ato na wada aduane no entimi indigest ye bedempo na moja etimi edi afrisane ewo nipadua mu ye ebasa emwawo pomode eno ka ho bi na aboa no akotwe pressure yade no ede abetna wo so ya na ye tufu so wo bi awo pressure enchini bebre enye mawo empempi no ya adwen ye se pressure fo ne nko a ene e ka sa asem no emo wo pressure wo ni pressure enchini dodo no emfa wo ento so sodium content ne bi wo nipadua mu dada eno ti demo na wo di nchino na ebro so no na edo so bebre wo nipadua nim esaje se nipadua no etwi nsuo foforo bi na flash sa enchini ni bi ede aba abonten extra water na wo nipadua no kwotwen ye no ede adwuma kese pa na ma nipadua no afi na wo sa so mo janim no ede pressure abaso eno nti na ya na ye tufu se enchini bebre no enye emwa nti wo pressure emfa wo ento so ensu a enyunu pi titi ni anajo a wo koda wadidi awie na wo num nsu na be ya nkanum de enyunu pi esansa wo num nsu na enyunu bebre ne sa na aduane no slow digestion no entimi digest aduane ni yi be dempo na moja etimi ade afisa ne nso ewo nipadua nim sede enwo ana se anwa enyunu anada wudi si awie mu ana ne na ni na ye fefefe no sa na nsu enyunu bebre na wo num awura nipadua nim no so etimi etimi eye omoje obo ho no ma block kra na wo kekawe ma me papa emwa wa pomoden yade eya entna ho ema yade bi nya okwantem abrawo bre enso ye wo hwe ho so ye no na wo nonom adupa eno ane 3p garlic mixture no a obia ajatum no pressure no ewo stages e frase a ewo sene etie ebedrum pempenso bi no afe na ye kesepa wo ko a na enko entna tena ho ema ne na no so asem asa wa wo suban ne nuane a wodi wura yefunu nim no eno na eboa akofa sa yade no ede abronti meka sa wo hwe ho so ye no na wo nom adupa no me pa hye se obetimi anom 3p garlic mixture ba wa nya na judidie ene ne ma mebobɔ so ne nyina na pressure yade no emfiri wo so nko ebe manti ne no ben no emu akoso a esisi ebe den ena moja no etimi ede afrisane wo ye adwuma bebre no nya home ede ama nipadua no afi wa adwene na ya susudwene etoda na ade bia ye sere adwene se nya home na moja nso etimi de afrisane ewom na adwuma se adwene di bo nipadua no etimi di na bibia akoso wano ede mawo pressure yade na abetena wo so na akofa tipa ya no ode de abro no se ya stroben enya stroben keke eye pressure yade na aba wo so no ena ma uti edwa wa wadwene ho bia wo nti ase no ama ho na nyina ya omre wa ye se boho wodwene ho a wo nti ase pressure yade no sunsun so bone ena wa frase ehunu no ya na obo eya wo ya pa ana wo humi a wo bre obete so sa home ba kwa wo home stress no e na wo fro the way a wo te so no asia so na niam bi emu odrupa e pressure yade na aba so no e na akofa sensun so bone no e de abro etimi ma wani so echine wo edro no e 3p garlic mixture de bia me kase home remedy ewo ho na wo ye ka ho ne boa wa yaresa na doctor won fan kamel o ma ye di tuja ene home remedy a wo ye na abo to pressure yade na se free ni pedua nim no ye bitter leaf wonyina han na wo de dandelion afra na afi wa pakeke droketu bi di atum na wa blend na wa twemi ensantem de no nom na emwa into pressure yade na sekra emfri ni pedua ne so 3p ne so eboa wo e di juma bebre e di ama wo to pressure no na to stroke ne diabetes no so efri ho na bema abo prostate no ba na hwese we your bad ya efichi kromu ya no so efri wo so akọ pharmacy shop ya bebere bia nya dro bi eto na emom hye ne so se ukona ukoto adro na ne ma mebobọ so yi e na wo behu no edro ne woto am ehwewa ebo garlic ye da ho ye kokọ e na ne ti no eye kokọ ya hwepi wak e wo ne ti no eso eno nti ukọ na nya ne ma we na wo ho enye no akọ wani kopin so benya no ansa na wato wo de adro bi so e ma ne ha wo betimi anom adro we unu ya 15 minutes wo na wononom enkofo hawo emre wapomode me sorry so we dia doctor number na mebo ede eja ofa number ne so a emfere se ne oyade ne tie bia kire mu finiti so kosine na ase e kire doctor waye krado se obeche okwan a ode efa so ne number ne bio e 0248
0248 okay, yada say 3p na yene omo awie nti ya momo de ana mompebi na afi monje kabo brain na quick ema na afi yemra afi na yemra me hwede ofi na yemfa videos no so famra so primo
Sabio zemre no continue na quick one yenye ba komenu bi na yenkwe ye started their fancy ye started mo ye na ni nyina mo no on say wafcon a man project no ekoso Morocco no ana ebisa say be den because ye bo nyina empty stadium ni penny ho mo monitor na omo bisa baby jet say be den ye improve low attendance e wafcon ye no ekoso baby jet e my strategy ye betimi e de aboa intie no.
So that question to you so that we can also work hand in hand, you know, to be able to do it. For example, this all depend on you the journalist. You know, sometimes the more you share the story out there, the more people will know, because we are the playing body. You are the people who share the news outside there. So it will depend on how you're going to promote it, you know, because everything is all about
Benti said the baby jet and to as a journalist and come a bit dinner how you be promo no and also at a for the stadium best support say I'm a new Marco Yebedin come coach Maso Kona do under 20 what might be do Kromana coach as a Yamo Bianti say football idea sanity Ghana your free mode nemo a preparation for AFCON you be hosting Ghana next year no the corner ya your free moon preparation pa you prepare the entire one for foreign player players anko no and is be testing local players and we say players no umbetimi abo sa standard na no can be but our opponents no mo ko share be brave o the foreign players ererema e the boy but the local boys and akobo na test as quality ayo e okroma coach masokonadu inti kakra or the
it's not acceptable, but it's part of the job. Well, that is their opinion. I mean, you see this job, without pressure, football won't be football. Football will not be where it is today. So the pressure is what makes football what it is today. So now you want to talk about pressure. Yes, football must always generate this pressure. Especially today that we are
on was it the amfa foreign boys na local boys no mudo mo ko said be ya yebehu I be assess quality I will chroma MC no ready intie no.
We are back home and we just arrived and we know that the performance wasn't the best as Ghanaians were expecting of us. But having said that, you know, this is a preparatory tournament into the Rare AFCON. That is why we just didn't involve any foreign player like the other countries did. Yeah, we wanted to see the quality we have back home. Yes, I'm confident and I'm convinced. Because when you look at the way the tournament went, it gives me hope that their talent
and come on they are to ja ye see na abiafo ba my lawyer bibro here they are to ja say ball no ye betima fix e wo kroma said ye kan enkra no mo school no de ball no mo ni mbopa na so do ba bi a CF4 mo do o makọ no e na ensem bebre but it started from schools a ebebo because ye bomilo games na ahwe baba era sports the ko nkra ne ade a enkra no ni mbopa but o mo wie school ye hu o mo bi o mo fa ti ye hwe nkra no from schools a ojiri se betimi abo am ya fix Ghana in game no intie no.
You have 16 regions. You can select 2 senior high schools in each region. Now I'm only sports oriented. When we were in the 70s, 80s, when we were in the 6th form and the secondary school, Sunyani senior, Sunyani secondary school, Susek, na ya brought half no. One more year inter schools are. Omumani pakoho into 100 meters, 200 meters or yard there, automatically abamo admission with Susek. What you say?
Sana so everyone here and come on no and say fancy raining team fancy na echna ede aka ababeto so.
New. Yo, me tie lawyer Bribo here nin kobo ya couple ye di chat we. Lawyer de na na bo anti torebia. Oyobi odubo chipa oyobi odubo chi ji se bia woni na ani nkomo he's somebody who follow game no closely. Sometimes a basati describe topics I ever discussing, you know, yana lawyer near share opinions and all of that. Na some no dey e wo mu na so true to no say na some no similar to oka say e bia yenti one secondary school a big cater for economics in kwa and now say be science oriented in kwa yo secondary school so no yeah science are Greek a consonant ni hwan doctors ni pie da lawyers ni pie da sana sports de no so akwakoye ye opoku are ho twene bo akodua ho obia secondary school so ho ye koi. There are subjects, but sports are also so a key. You make and chess a my dear lawyer can yet to consider now my engine to manana points or instant. No way. A lawyer opinion, impo onimude. I won't come on a yejinum say baby, I made me free by. But in person, say already no players in the crave free secondary school or Sims a bar. Oh no. A free prem panama by free St. Louis in Mobano. Yow, say na you what those places so. San common so say young stadium for from common. adada no kra wo ho no sai ne ani wo so sai na person akire wo obi ka se kosi stadium for franya se nipa ne cancer money nya se de o kan ni but yen attitude towards adada no yesi no the yesi ba bi 40-30% no sai na ye fa no enko bi ka se kosi stadium for fra kon kan bone obi ka se yente secondary school a cater for sports america for ho football for ho in the western world omoye Americans no omoye but me see your side of the world you know place in a free secondary school if by free technical school ever oh sports men the free ho bana to do say na omutimi form your project to omo and niema ye no propagate those adolescents say the be babo mo akwa soro nti I don't think you could see for front be kire say ye ni wo ho a ye me ni nko million so first million na ya secondary school ye ba ni e bo place ni bi ye kohia wei eduru ntakwa ye kohia wei we firi ha na e ba wa wie bi so wie ye san komo na place no ni da so say o metwenya national 17 mowra and 20 mowra say mowra that said coach Masokono do asemi ya working say U20 no bi mu di foreign players no buy the now you tested the strength of the league minyani ye
no more they saw boys now when they are when they prepare for
mentiasia papa
monsa mo bi enwo na
ne ntie bi ntiasia papa me pese be kase foforo bia
wo ane monsa me coach Masokono after say omuba be true ye no o say under 20 them some they saw enkwada na ahode ahwe no mo dey prepare
na ye dey so ye ball na hwe ye league na hwe
so someone foforo na wo ti empese me kasa ma no
batuti ni ye
ntu de mba obeti
moment
wo monsa fa coach Masokono ema ebio na fe ntie next morning to the right our airport after say obedru
we are back home and we just arrived and we know that the performance wasn't the best as Ghanaians were expecting of us. But having said that, you know, this is a preparatory tournament into the rare AFCON. That is why we just didn't involve any foreign player like the other countries did. Yeah, we wanted to see the quality we have back home. Yes, I'm confident and I'm convinced because when you look at the way the tournament went, it gives me hope that there are talent around that we can really, gather together to achieve our goals going forward. But for the performance, it wasn't.
Sure, I said I'm back here. A bad argument, but I need to say this. Foreign 11, Bia Horma coach Bibeya. A mama equal chance to a coach or Ghana. Wontumi 11 and no best stand 2-2.
Mental can I say?
There is no Ghanaian U20 11 be a bobo outside. Also we selection
they won't follow crown fra
yeah
we dey kwakwa J under 20 b
the best of chance say you bet you look at 15 almost you 15 free the foreign no more family say look at financial mo aha 18 19 20 years
the best nana you dey call wafunana
maybe and the best no. But coach person chese mrofona foreign players na manti yo sabe papa bi o ba bi abru we mo so no we yanto e wase ne hwe ne mani hwa Brokum Chelsea last year you almost struggle yes almost struggle look Mr. Boy plus no we born mo Brokum Chelsea you league no you almost struggle last year mo ka ho omo boy ba ko FC Basel for na friend somra
yeah
almost have another one FC Basel for na friend so samra kwasi soro tu ni ayi no kulu no Bologna Syria me no me no ko ana me
so me na 24
straight from omonye U24 okay by age and national team no
me can okay, all generalizing say omo bo local scene omo nya straight deal level.
Yes,
I'm here ben na no yan so no so nya na move ana em say na you so fly pa or no so born no bo pa.
Oh, Accra Lions boy no.
Yeah.
Sound cry no. Ya obetwe nya be 35. Omo hye national team jersey. Me na me catch ro.
Omo nim bo pa.
Share. Opa ko select Ghana for boys a wo hu omo foreign bra. Asem na me ka no. Omo division 2 ni division 3 ni we nim de me ka no. Obetwe nya quality 8 ya. Basa beba be scout no beba ball ni se sia benya bia bo se sia yaw. My fire and to say I no to say blassa we are here Benjamin Asano call work up ma on it is going to life for so and has folk top 3 league no mo kan me se kwase soro tu ne you know okulu no omo last 2 seasons those boys no suffer do come one step no so okay ya omo ni ball me kra me kan se ko form nka hu ba ja hu no mo fa hu bet no mo ja we ho no see yes boni no so my training na these boys no opa ko select foreign be the fabro to so musi account Chelsea you musi account Barca ne ho yaw give time you benya 15 players be your league ni mu ha omno de beta so mbebo foreign, you know, I would treat that as an opportunity anyway monya bana somwa Africa to wana koi bana somwa na meka na wasem no enye league mu ana ni mu adokoi
I boy na me pene ai no pelim setoji
boni dini bio boni dini boni do bialim so
no pelim setoji
na nim do other name no dey
no pelim boni bo brutal
share yaw
ona Frankfurt e fa no
me se san kura no betime nya ba
25 kitabon wo ba eja o
share me de ade be chiro ha sei information me nya wa ha look born the mummy nye na next year host to U20 okroma ya pese bobo ko akiro keeper na ko ball U20 information we say no
so no pelim cray gina mama Frankfurt under 21 so boy ni so mbe ton na nyeska pa
obo national team be we ha 17 to 20 obo no say yeah
e be your friend there na hu
me say
and even 18 year old o 18
and crown dosun Peter mi do akọ kotokolasi na Osberg for ntata no hwade bi o ha say o hwade bi o ha o Shaibu Rafik Issa was the keeper in our Wafu Zone B Championship 2026 the opening game against Nigeria when Nigeria beat Ghana 4-2 he made only 3 games for Samatex 96 last season. And last 2 seasons, he made only 14 appearances for Samatex. Oh, yeah, when I started for National U20, no. Last year, you know, Omeki 3 games and the man Samatex keeper in the TV, no, so no.
What's a bench? No, go starting.
On a starting. I am telling you, when teams keepers are when you're more.
Yeah, there's a goalkeeper, Osman Rahman, Dreams FC. Last season, we done most of the games, 16-year-old. Osman and omo Shaban Mohammed Nazel left winger Nimbo Bopa Shaban Mohammed who was squad, you know. They are very good, but asema me wo coach in some kind
maybe time now so
yeah he's done a very great disservice to the local league, you know. I say that is why we didn't involve any of the foreign players. We wanted to see the level of the local players, which means he's concluding that there's no better name in the local player which I think as an ambassador of the local league and you're the best.
Under 20
your league, you know, so all run it through.
After show because yes are there.
Mr. All Blacks for midfielder be a friend of Boateng or more professional football be me ya. Me baby of free All Blacks just him no mo friend of Boateng do other name me
shall I go find videos na mama ye beto asoch na nyame ya adoma ye ba intimi nwie intina radio adwuma de chen no ansa ba no o chena be beto aso nti mo find videos